Hi.
Hi.
Hi. We're live. I'm
Are
almost
we?
positive. Folks
should
in the
probably also
chat,
have
could
made
you
this
throw us a
published.
what up if you can see and hear us?
That's a good normal. Good and normal, I would say.
Yeah.
Very normal.
We got
Very
what
casual
ups in the
behavior.
chat. Hi.
Mute the Twitch. There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Speed.
Hey. I am wearing a tie. You know, I did a lot of shit talking on ties before.
Gus
this.
said he wouldn't wear a tie to my wedding, but he's wearing a tie to Sasha Rose's
Haley,
wedding.
Hell
I specifically
I have
said
clocked that.
we have recording of it. I specifically
Mhm.
said, would you like me to wear a tie to your wedding?
I said I haven't thought about it yet.
Okay, so just let me know.
I don't know what the dress code is yet, Gus.
Well,
You were
just let
always
me
telling me you
know.
didn't want to wear a
If
tie, and here you are.
If you want me to wear a tie to your wedding, I'll wear a tie to your wedding. Welcome, Sam, Madison, and Julia from Arc 2 to the stream. Yay! Yay! We haven't seen Julia since way back in Arc 6. Madison since the since Curious Case of Coldwater Crater, and Sam since Sasha, since she was Sasha, I guess.
Arc 2.
When was that Witch's Dead stream? I don't remember.
Before Arc 2.
Oh yeah, that's
all right, but they're all back now. We have a whole slew of characters and accents and things to remember. Y'all haven't played these characters in almost a year now.
Yeah.
So everyone, please cut everyone a little bit of slack.
Be kind to us.
Be nice.
I just we'll see. Cool. So, I guess we're all here, and now we've arrived at the point where I stall because I'm scared.
But you did ask for fit checks.
Fit
which is
checks.
Really great.
Yes, that's great.
outfit.
So I've got a pretty basic fit here. I've got a gray shirt and a red tie. I also had a gray blazer that I was gonna wear for a grout fit. But blazers restrict my movement, and I need to be free and loose in the
Ready to
DM
roll.
seat, ready to roll. That's right. Look at this. That's a 9, baby.
Hell yeah.
That's my tattoo.
A hot 9.
Yeah.
Oh, hot 9.
Nines are hot.
I'm wearing jeans,
are.
not shorts. I was gonna wear joggers, but I couldn't tuck my shirt into joggers. So, who else?
I like how
Yes.
you would have worn sweatpants, but you needed to tuck it in.
Yeah, the shirt would look awful. It would be so baggy if it wasn't tucked in. I need
Okay,
to have
fair.
it
Okay.
hug the torso, so you
That's
can
fair.
see how fit I am.
Your guns.
Yes, both of
Your
them.
guns.
All right. What is it? Peppa Poo Poo. Who wants to do a fit check?
Wearing a
I'll go
nice
next.
shirt.
Okay.
Madison's wearing a nice shirt.
And
And she
sweatpants.
looks great.
What about
Thank
your
you.
earrings?
Oh, there's snake earrings. Maybe we'll find out why there's snake earrings. Maybe I'll bring it up. Maybe I won't.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Maybe we'll forget.
Maybe I'll forget and you'll have to ask me later. Go ahead, Juice.
Sorry. I did a whole makeup look today so that I could look like Ash. I did a whole bunch of. I basically just took a blush brush and swiped it across an entire red makeup palette and put it all over my face.
Incredible.
Looks
And then
amazing.
I got myself a fresh shave too.
Ooh.
Hot. Just like Ash.
Just like Ash. I guess I can go next. I'm not as exciting as Haley, so I'm gonna go now. I just have on a crushed velvet that's kind of a deep navy blue. I'm wearing skinny jeans because that is my go-to, and I have on long earrings that none of you will see because they're hidden behind my wired headphones that I hate right now. That's it for me.
Yay.
I'm wearing a white dress shirt. It's the same one I used for Maryland. My suspenders that I haven't gotten to wear since I stopped working retail. A brand new tie that my betrothed very helpfully tied for me. My suspenders are hooked to leggings right now. I'm so comfortable. If you've never done dress shirt, suspenders, leggings, you gotta try it. Did a bunch of red and little gold talon claw spike
Woo!
earrings.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Would have done a red lip, but half of my makeup is not in this house right now.
That's okay.
Haley looks like Hitman. So true.
Um,
I'll take that. Thank you.
So Haley, is there any like podcast business we need to discuss with the audience, or like anything else we need to before we?
I don't think so. Normally
Damn
we
it.
do live streams at like much more like
Opportune
important
moments
points.
in between arcs when we have
in
stuff to
between
talk
arcs,
about.
we got,
Yeah.
like, things to announce.
Yeah. Okay.
We're just, I hope you're all enjoying Arc 7. Episode 3 comes out tomorrow, and it's a really good one.
Also, thank you all for choosing us over the Grammys.
Grammys are happening
right now. Yeah.
I didn't even know that those were happening.
Right now.
190 people like us
What
more than they like the Grammys.
Yay!
Or
I
190
call
people
that.
didn't know the Grammys were happening.
Oh shit! Don't leave.
Hey, they could be watching both at the
Yeah,
same time.
could
Hey, we
everyone
don't know
just
that.
True.
just put it in the chat whenever Lil Nas X wins something? That would really
Please let us
that
know.
would really power me through the one
Otherwise,
shot.
Gus is gonna have to keep looking it up. And
It's gonna really kill
I'll
the
just
vibe.
commit
Yeah.
to you all letting us know.
There will not be spoilers for Arc 7 in this one shot for Tobeckel Boo was asking.
I couldn't
Happened
give you spoilers
before.
if I tried.
Exactly.
I don't know.
This one
Before
shot
Arc
happens
7 also.
before Arc 7 occurs
Yes.
in the timeline. For those of you, by the way, who are curious about UC timeline, Haley canonized in Arc 3 that Sasha and Mishka's wedding occurs the day after the finale of Arc 3. And for those of you who have seen Arc 3, you know what happens in the finale there. And you know what Haley was trying to do to all of our precious Arc 2 characters.
I thought it was funny.
I did it for the laughs.
And you know what? It was funny.
It was funny. All right. Well, I guess we should start, huh?
If you'd like to.
Let's do it.
All right. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, players, for playing. And without further ado, let's start with the Sasha and Mishka's wedding one-shot. Sasha,
Hello.
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 You are
There you are.
blindfolded. You feel a thick, coarse rope wrapped tightly several times around your wrists that are held behind your back. Your legs at the ankles are also hog-tied together. You have been slammed down on your knees. You feel smooth, cold metal underneath your legs. You hear a distant rumbling outside. It's sort of this omnipresent white noise. You're sort of like disoriented because of everything that's happened to you in the past several minutes. And eventually you feel that this blindfold is torn off of your eyes, and it's still very dark in the space that you're in right now. But as your eyes adjust to the light, you see you are in a very small space. It seems to be like the inside of some sort of vehicle, but it's made entirely of metal. And you see a imposing, hulking figure of this massive minotaur that is standing above you. Very old minotaur. You see all of these wrinkles that cover up his face the more you're able to look. But despite his age, he's still amazingly healthy and fit and strong. And if it weren't for that on its own, there are two other minotaurs behind him.
This is a big car.
Yes, they are all like hunched in here. And you see the figure standing above you, and once you are able to look into his eyes, you know exactly who he is. This is Denver Toron. He owns the business that transports passengers to and from Glycaria in these massive armored vehicles that you find yourselves in.
Hi, Denver.
Hello. He not only runs the armored vehicle business, but he also uses it as a front for the vast crimes that he and the Taurons are able to
Amazing.
do from within Glycaria and connecting his criminal network in Glycaria, using his vehicles to wherever in the kingdom they would like to do their crime. Something in particular about this vehicle business that he enjoys is that in order to get to and from Glycaria, you have to drive through a storm and an anti-magic field. And what better way to get away with the most nefarious of criminal activities than where you know magic can't spy on you, and you know that you can essentially get away with murder. Not that he's, but so this is all like flicking through your head, you're like, oh right, that's how he's able to do his crimes or whatever. And you notice that, like, I don't know what magic items you'd have on you at the moment, just sort of in your day to day, but you can feel that, like, you're an artificer, you know when magic stuff is working and when it's not working. The Roses and the Taurons, have had long and tumultuous history, sort of not necessarily at war ever, but like very much just sort of like sometimes trying to stay out of each other's way, sometimes thinking that it might be a good idea to get in each other's way. So you're sort of well aware of his family. You'd ordinarily be terrified of this, but you can see on his eyes that he's not here to hurt you.
Thank God. Oh my God. 3 Minotaur.
He goes, I apologize for taking you out like this.
Hey, you kind of slammed me on my knees right now.
Listen, this I've found it wise to ask for big favors in safe locations.
Okay, that makes sense.
I just had to get us somewhere safe. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, totally. I feel very safe right now.
That's wonderful to hear, Sasha. And I must say, I feel safe too. I know what you and your family can accomplish. So I would say that we're in a good situation to have a bit of a discussion at the moment.
Okay. Well, what do you want to talk about?
Well, listen. You kind of almost like see the smoke come out and like of his nose and kind of like raise up in the vehicle. I wouldn't be asking for favors if our family wasn't owed one, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Sasha's trying to think back to what could possibly be owed.
Yes. Well, so you remember that a cousin of yours, cousin Alec, recently he's a little bit more fast and loose with his crimes. He got into
Alec.
a little bit of hot water with the law, and the Taurons graciously let him stow away in one of their vehicles to get out of town for a bit until the heat died down.
All right. Yes.
Denver smiles and nods. Let me ask you something, Sasha. You ever heard of the Sorboro Squonks?
Come again?
Sorboro Squonks. Ever heard of them?
Squonks. Does Sasha know?
Does Sasha follow sports much?
No.
Okay. Our family's coming into quite a miraculous time in our history. He kind of gets misty-eyed. He looks up, blinks a couple times. My perfect little grandboy's gonna play in Hasmoliga. I ain't never been more proud than I am of that Wrangler.
Oh, that's great. Very exciting.
Most strapping young lad you ever seen in your life. can
Oh,
throw
I
an orb
believe
like you
it.
never seen, direct a
Oh my
team.
God.
You ought to see it.
Man, maybe I should go to a game.
Oh, I would love to invite you to a game. But first, us Taurons were hoping to celebrate a little.
Okay, how can I help you with
Well, I know you've got a little bit of a celebration of yourself coming up, and all we're asking for is for the Roses to help show us a good time. Help celebrate our boy.
that? Are you inviting yourself to my wedding?
I'm politely requesting, Sasha,
Okay,
that you
okay.
help return the favor our family gave you.
I'm just like sitting in this bound car, like bound in this car, and I'm like, okay, this
I
guy
come
really
to your
wants to go to my
wedding?
wedding.
You know what? We have space at the venue. Like, it's not too big of a crowd. Like Rose Clan, sure, like several of us are there,
Mm.
but I'm sure we could make room for your family, and you can come and, well, yeah, you can come to the wedding. We have an open bar. It should be fun.
A huge grin spreads across Denver's face. You see all the wrinkles just kind of like get bunched up at the sides of his mouth. Sasha, you are ever so kind. Maverick,
Sure.
Buck, why don't you untie her? You see the other two Minotaurs come over and start working at the ropes around your arms and your legs. And while they're doing that, you hear boom, like as Denver slams a knee down onto the floor of the vehicle, gets in real close to you. I want to make one thing very clear, Sasha. Okay?
Yes. What is that?
Now, Big T and his folks are going to have to travel a long, long way to get here. And us Taurons aren't too keen on having our time wasted. Now, you and your missus, neither of you are gonna get cold feet, pull a fast one on us now, are you?
I sure hope not. I don't know what they would do if Mishka suddenly got cold feet.
All right, oh, God, oh dear, oh my God. Listen.
What if she did? Now I'm scared.
Oh, listen.
What if she runs away?
Are you worried she's gonna run away?
No, I don't think Mishka would ever.
We run carriage businesses all across the kingdom, but it's gonna take a long time to get folks all the way up from Winster. Okay.
Okay.
All right. This wedding needs to happen, and it needs to be fun. You understand me?
I'm sorry. I only deal in very unfun, boring weddings. I cannot get sorry. I don't know. What can I say?
I
I
know
planned
you
my
have.
wedding,
I
and I
kn-
wanted it to be very boring.
I know you.
No,
have
I'm pulling your chain. I'm just joking.
I know.
It's going to be a fun wedding.
All right.
Why else would
Good.
you, I guess, kidnap me here and then ask to be invited?
All right.
Of course it's going to be fun.
Good.
It's worth it.
I'm very happy to hear that, Sasha. I'm very, very happy.
That's great. That's so lovely. So wonderful.
Smash cut to the wedding day.
What the fuck?
We are.
Did you clear
can't
out
just
into the
do
up
that.
north to ask her this question?
No. They went down south.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Don't ever.
The anti-magic field goes around the whole city, so it still happens in the south.
I feel like as soon as Sasha gets home, she's like, that was probably a bad idea to invite them. That was a really bad idea.
The Taurons are great. They're good.
They're great
folks.
people.
Okay. So you see an absolutely gorgeous underground rooftop. What, you may ask, is an underground rooftop? Well, it's pretty fucking simple, actually. You take a space underground, you put a building in it, and that building has a roof. So I don't want anyone to ask me any questions. Okay.
Probably the best delivery you've ever had on anything.
Just don't ask me, okay?
What do you think it is?
All right.
Underground rooftop.
To describe this underground space, I'm going to read out almost verbatim what Sam sent to me because it's gorgeous. So you see, and as you describe the space, I like to imagine a bunch of little workers in travelers' provisions uniforms, like bopping around, like setting things up, making sure everything looks nice, accompanied by a hulking fire genie. Who like seems to be like in a leadership position in sort of the wedding setup thing, whatever. I've never planned a wedding, so just let me know. Or don't let me know. Just
This is a
you know,
fantasy wedding.
This is fantasy
Do
wedding.
whatever
It's
you want.
different than a
Fantasy
wedding.
wedding.
Everything can go really well and no
Um,
difficulty.
And perfectly, yeah.
Perfectly.
So
That's
Ember is
easy.
wearing like a headset. And he's got a clipboard.
Yeah,
He's got a clipboard.
Because sending stones are cell phones only with this party of 4 people. And when I'm dealing with any other group of people, sending stones work regular. But here with you 4, sending stones are cell phones. Sending stones
yeah,
are
they're
cell
weird.
phones. Okay. You see a rather impressive underground rooftop garden. It's filled with all sorts of these plants thriving in the balmy air. A large fountain provides the plants with these little streams of water, and it gurgles in the background. The plants open up on a big, open, wide area. There's seating, a reception area with a dance floor. You see that along the panels of the underside of the underground, so the ceiling of the underground rooftop, there are these magical panels that are displaying this warm late afternoon sunlight. This like false sky with the texture of clouds above. And you also see that there are these delicate little floating lights all around, almost like you could like reach out and grab one, but almost like a firefly. They just kind of like, ooh, I don't think so. Like, if you try to.
Like, don't do
Says
that.
So you see, and everyone, Traveler's Provisions, they look pretty stressed. They had a bunch of last minute guests that were decided that they were going to come to the wedding.
Sorry.
And before the main guests arrived for sort of like a little bit of a light cocktail hour to get people loose and ready for the reception. That's not normally the order things happen, but that's more fun. It's more fun this way. First arriving are Sasha, Mishka, and their esteemed guests, which are, of course, Ash and Lindell and Robin. As the 5 of you enter, would the 4 of you like to take a moment to describe what your character is wearing? And if you'd like to just update everyone on what your character has been up to in the past year and a half since the end of Arc 2.
Should I?
Sam,
Who wants to
I'll
start?
call
Okay,
on
that
people. Sam,
that
you go
makes
first.
sense. Okay, all right. Sam now in the universe, Sasha and Mishka for the past like year have probably just been like spending more time together, and maybe it might have just been an extended honeymoon with all of like the money they had, like the honeymoon before the wedding, and then they can have an excuse to go on a honeymoon after the wedding, because why not when you have that much money, But probably in the meantime, like Mishka's been working on her tattoo business. She has her own shop now. Sasha probably has like a workspace right next to her that she's been working out of, so that they're just kind of like real close but running their own like individual businesses. And what they're wearing, Sasha has on kind of like a blue tux-ish fit, and she has a bow tie, but she keeps pulling at it because she doesn't like it. It feels very itchy and scratchy at her throat. but she's keeping it on at least until they start dancing, and then she'll probably rip it off. Mishka has on I'll throw this in the Discord because I came up with a little mood board.
Yeah.
But
Share it.
yeah, Mishka's got like a red dress that's like sparkly at the top, but it's like kind of layered with black and kind of shifting at the bottom with like sparkles up here, and then it's really beautiful with like a deep V neck, and it shows off all of her lovely tattoos. But yeah, and that's pretty much what they're wearing.
I call on Robin.
That's me.
Yup.
I'm Robin again.
Happy to have you.
Yeah, thank you. So Robin, I'll start with what she's wearing. She's of course wearing all black. I know you're not supposed to wear black at a wedding, but I think we all.
It doesn't matter
It doesn't
here.
matter here, baby.
Everyone here will be wearing black. I have a photo that I will also share in the Discord, but it's like this long fitting dress and it's got one shoulder. I kind of tried to match that. And then I've decided that within the last year and a half, she's gotten a big tattoo on her arm. And I like to think that she, even though she hasn't been in town, she like requested or like paid Mishka to like design it for her, and then she got it done outside. But it's a huge serpent kind of going around her arm, which is the earrings, because her new kind of thieving persona is the serpent, because she can't really go by Robin Lovejoy anymore. And within that tattoo, and if anyone wants to design this tattoo, please do, because within that tattoo I want, like, I'm picturing like there's little flames, maybe there's a rose, maybe there's a lion, maybe there's some gems, just to represent her past. But yeah, and then she's got her braids kind of like up in a little Dutch braid hair thing. And then Haley and I have been trying to figure out what they've been up to. Lindell and Robin are definitely out there running around being hot thieves together, I think.
Hell yeah.
We decided it took them like a couple of months to really figure out that they both really did like each other. They kept being like, are you sure? I don't know. I mean, I like you.
There's a
but
lot
I
of
don't know
like,
if you like
oh my
me."
God, I pressured her into it. We
Yeah.
moved so fast.
Not
She's
sure,
gonna
but
back
now
out.
exactly. Now they're feeling it. I think now they're kind of like vibing. I like to think they have like power moves together. Different things that they work out. So they are, as I like to think, they are known as the lion and the serpent. So that's my girl.
Very cool.
Nice.
Hence the snake earrings.
Hence the snake earrings. Wow, big reveal. Let's move on to that lion then.
That lion then. Well, we just covered what she's been doing. She has the less cool thief name of the duo.
More accurate of the two, though.
More
I feel like it
accurate
works for Lindell.
is just a lion.
Lion.
Oh, for sure. She's fully fine with it. She didn't want to do anything fancy. Lindell has shown up so the thing about doing like crime for like a year is it's really hard to find the time to get a new suit. So she is wearing the same suit that she wore to Lovejoy functions.
So,
Because it's a really well-fitting suit and it looks good, and I didn't have time. I didn't want to get a new one.
One
So
suit is all you need.
One
Single suit.
It's all you need. So it's the same like dark red 3-piece tailored suit that I guess she was wearing like the whole heist. In his back. She's wearing the same thing.
Amazing.
Still's got that little bit of a mane. She's got it trimmed recently, so she looks presentable. A big lion, happy to be here, standing approximately 3 feet behind Robin at all times.
Oh, I do think
Still?
we did decide. I used to have a like gem heirloom, like but I gave it to Lindell. So Lindell just
Yes.
has a Lovejoy heirloom at
Yeah.
this point.
Nice.
Nice suit
Where are you
and
wearing
a
it?
way too nice. It's a necklace
Nice.
that she's got. Oh my God, worth more than her life. She's just wearing it around her neck.
You're priceless. Worth more than an heirloom from the Lovejoys.
Also,
It's
I
a
just want to
rock.
remind you that you got a lifetime supply worth of gold at the end of Arc 2.
Yeah, okay,
So,
but I was a bit
Probably not
it's not the
worth
money.
more than your life anymore.
Hard to say. Hard to say. Worth more than any bounty that would ever be on her head, probably.
I'm sure.
That's what I count.
All right, that's the lion. And finally, Ash. What's up?
Ash. Last time you saw Ash, she jumped into a fire portal.
Yes.
And since then, she's spent a lot of time. It's not the fire realm, the elemental plane of fire.
You got it.
That's what it's called. The full name.
fire
You can call it the fire realm. Maybe that's what Ash calls
That
it.
sounds
pretty sick.
easier.
Yeah.
She's running in and out of that portal willy-nilly, doing whatever she wants. She's been spending a lot of time with her biological father, who she has recently reconnected with. I'd say that she's just been spending a little bit of time maturing, trying to not rob people.
Wow.
She's not that much more mature. Just like a little bit.
A little bit.
Is Sasha still robbing people?
I think she's taken a break for the past year.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
like maybe like occasional very small things, but
Just to
nothing
keep,
crazy.
Just to keep
You
yourself
know,
fresh.
you gotta keep the
fingers
spirit
fresh.
alive. Yeah.
Two of us became businesswomen. The other two went full head into thievery.
But you're
Robin
all
Hood, you
here
know.
together
Robin Hood.
now. Sasha, as you are walking along with Mishka, she is just sort of like nervously peppering you with questions. When you told her about the whole Toron situation, she was understanding for the most part. She sort of like understands the ticket that she decided to punch by joining the Rose family. But she just really, really, really wants everything to go well. So you're like, so she's like, okay, we do have enough seats, right? I know that
Yes,
Ember and the Travelers said that
there's
everything was going to be okay.
plenty
Do you
of
think?
seats.
And like, what's the whole like crime family beef situation between the two
Oh,
of you?
it's all good
Are
right
you
now
sure?
at the moment. Like,
'Cause I-
yeah. Like,
'cause
we
I know,
owed them
like,
a favor, so this is
mm.
like the little favor. This is pretty easy favor
okay.
to cash in on. Oh, yeah, they just need to
Eas-
come to the
okay,
wedding.
for sure. Because like I know a lot of times like crime families like say that they're like cool with each other, but then they're secretly like, I'm gonna stab you. So like
It's going to be fine. If anything happens, then I'm going to lose my shit. Everyone knows this.
I
Everyone
d-
knows that this day needs to be perfect. I
Yeah.
have told them probably, probably at least 1,000 times for sure. I have told them 1,000 times.
Sasha,
They
what if
know
it's- what
this
if it's
needs to
not-
go
What if
perfect.
it's not perfect?
Oh, well then who gives a fuck? We can get out of here. Let's say our vows and then run.
Okay.
If shit hits the fan, we will be fine.
Okay. All right, that's good. I don't want you or anyone to get stabbed at my wedding.
Yeah, that would be preferable, huh?
Miss
that would be
Mishka,
good.
if I may,
Yeah,
no
yes.
one is getting stabbed at your
Oh, yeah,
wedding.
Lindell.
That's okay.
No one
Yeah, we
is
have
getting
Lindell
stabbed at
here.
your
That's
wedding.
Fuck.
that's good. That's
It will not
good.
be happening.
Okay.
Isn't it tradition though that at least one person gets stabbed at a Rose
Yeah, that's
wedding?
pretty
What?
common.
What?
That usually
Ah,
happens.
ooh, I don't
It's
know about
okay,
Rose
Mishka. Don't
weddings,
worry
but-
about this. Don't worry. It's
When's the
it's-
last
Someone
time
stabs
the
someone,
Roses
we'll
had
just
a
stab
wedding?
them back. It's fine.
No.
Ash.
Ash, good spirit, but let's try
this-
to tone down the
Good spirit,
stabbing. It's
no
okay,
stab.
Mishka. Mishka, it's okay.
This simultaneously made me feel more and less calm. So
We are going to have
I
a
think
miracle
that's just
of a
the
Rose
energy
Clan
that we put
wedding,
out.
and there's going to be no stabbing.
No
No
stabbing.
stabbing at this
Okay.
wedding. They're
Okay.
going to write it down in the history books.
Oh yeah, this also reminds me that my dress has a slit in it and my dagger is fully sticking out. It's just strapped to my
Thigh
thigh.
holster. Yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
guess you do have to be prepared. Just in case. Just in case. It's not gonna happen. But
I
just
did
in
bring
case.
my whole hammer. Was I
I
not
do
supposed to
I
do
do
that?
see that. And you having that hammer does make me feel better.
That was the idea. I'm
Yeah.
not planning on using it,
Mm.
but
Just the sight of it is like a little bit of a threat. You
a
know.
Yeah.
reminder.
Yeah.
It's that good bodyguard energy that you have.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you have
Thank
you,
you.
have you partied with the Taurons before? Do you know if they're like really rowdy? Are they gonna like throw a table over or something? Because a lot of
They
these
might
are
throw a table.
rentals, so like.
We have money. We can buy new ones.
Oh my god, I forgot that we have infinite money. Okay, that's good.
It's crazy, right?
Okay.
It just really it takes off a lot of stress in
yeah,
your life.
Yeah, it does. Okay. So I have like a million things that I need to do to my face. So I have to go. I
Well,
have to go
you
do
look.
that.
I think you look beautiful no matter what.
Oh,
Nice.
You're already stunning.
Sasha, stop it. Okay, I'm gonna go now.
Okay, go do your
okay,
things.
Okay.
Go do what you need to.
Okay, I love you. Happy wedding. Bye.
Bye. Love you too.
Okay. Almost
Happy
before.
wedding.
Happy
Is that
wedding.
not what you say?
She's stressed. Like don't worry about it.
Oh,
She's
it was
just
cute.
we started talking about the stabbing, and let's try, if there is stabbing, let's try to like I don't, maybe not cover it up, but make sure it doesn't happen.
Signal, maybe.
Yeah, stabbing
Turn
signal.
around. Yeah. What,
Yeah,
what
I
should
just,
my
like-
signal be? You gotta turn your wife around.
Maybe
I could
Does
just
this work?
I could do the finger, or if you're not looking at me, I'll just yell rotate.
rotate. Okay, I like this plan. This is good, man.
Misha comes back. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. What are you talking about?"
Nothing.
You know, like
That we're
The-
How
all-
good the cake's gonna
the-
be. It's gonna be
Oh.
so.
look at like we're talking about how these lights, like how they're
Oh,
just swirling
nice.
around, and every time you try to reach out, they just kind of like zoop.
Could
That's
I get
cool.
a group deception check from everyone?
Everyone just spewed out a different.
Why were we
line.
not convincing to you?
That's true.
That should
You
fully
all-
be at
Yeah,
disadvantage.
Could everyone roll at disadvantage?
Not even good at deception.
I rolled ass on wisdom. I think y'all might be okay.
I don't think I'm okay. She knows me.
I
A
rolled an
5.
11.
6.
I rolled. I think y'all passed that group deception check. Actually,
Are you kidding me?
I rolled a nat 6.
She's so
I figure
nervous.
Mishka must have like a +1 or
Wait.
2 to.
I got a 5.
Oh,
I got a
5.
5.
Wait, what are the
guys.
numbers again? 5,
6.
6, 7.
11.
I think with that means that probably only Ash passed. So I think that Mishka would just kind of like be like, please no stabbing, and then just leave.
Ash was
No-
talking about
no
the cake,
stabbing.
but no one else was.
Almost as soon as Mishka turns around, you hear, "Oh, yes! Hello, everybody! Our esteemed guests have arrived!" And you see, floating in from a little ways yonder is Ember. Ember has been thriving these past couple years. He has been absolutely, the thing that he's most proud of is he just loves to like clown Jim Lovejoy in their meetings about expanding the portal. He will like come home to you, Ash, and just kind of like gleefully talk about how he like he's like enjoying being part of the red tape now and like throwing up roadblocks so that she just cannot get what she wants.
We love a good clown around.
How are all my favorite thieves doing today? You ready
So good.
for a wedding?
Oh,
Does
no.
everything look fucking awesome or what?
Everything looks amazing. Ember, you are doing the best job. I don't think there is anyone else in this realm or in all of the realms who could do a better job.
Thank
So,
you.
props to you.
I love compliments. You can see that like fire is like brimming on his hands, but he doesn't want to ruin all of the decorations that he helped set up. So he's just like, yeah,
Hold it.
Hey, just take a deep
Hold it.
breath for a second, okay?
of course.
That's why all the desserts are
Nice.
like
Very good.
Ash,
flaming desserts.
you are always such a calming presence in my life. Thank you for being my rock, my daughter.
I'm your rock. I'm your flame.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just wanted to let you know that I've made sure that all of the travelers treat you like fucking royalty tonight. And I hear word that you're pretty popular around these parts. I hope you're ready for a fun time.
That sounds like a threat.
That was a little bit scary.
What's
What?
happening?
No, here, come here. And he waves over like a few travelers provisions workers. Some of these are people you recognize, Ash, but as the business has gotten more successful recently, they've had to hire some new people, and you're always in and out, so you don't really know whose face is whose. But you see a couple of the travelers provisions workers come up and say, "Oh, hi. I believe that you all are esteemed. Sasha, congratulations. It was
hey,
such a
thanks.
big day for you.
Oh, and thank you guys for handling all of the last minute like accommodations that I kind of threw on you. Like you guys are champs.
Sasha, today is your day. It is not a worry at all. We are so happy for you and Mishka. We have prepared a private waiting room for the four of you. If you just want to, get yourselves ready, get yourselves nice and comfortable before the guests start to arrive. Does that sound good?
Hell yeah.
Sure. Lead the
Do you
way.
got drinks?
Yes.
Yeah,
we
why
have
don't you go
drinks.
get a round
A
of
drink,
drinks?
a
for
drink
us?
sounds really good.
We actually have we if you'll just follow me, please. And this waiter leads you through these like branching plants and thick brown vines that are creeping up the sides of the underground rooftop that you all are on. And they take you to the underground rooftop basement. Which I don't think
So many
needs
layers.
I don't think that needs any explanation.
Underground.
Just the basement to
Rooftop.
the rooftop.
Yeah.
Basement.
So
I-
just inside of the building.
Yeah.
I guess if you want to get technical with it, but whatever.
They're like cavern, and it's like under the floor of the cavern.
I'm not really sure what you all are talking about.
For sure.
yeah.
No, this is.
Mm.
We're
we've all
in the
seen one.
basement.
We've all had one.
So you see this gorgeous little private nook that you're taken into. There are these sorry, Ember voice. Sorry.
Ember is actually not in the rest of the wedding. He sets up and then he leaves. It's really
Just
sad.
quietly in the background.
You see these like natural flowing wooden chairs and lush dark couches. You see more panels of light. This time they're on the walls, and instead of replicating the sun, they've got this more like sparkling, multicolored, like bit of a party light. You hear that there's like a magical tinker that's in this room that's just playing like a loop of like a really soothing harp. You see
Where is
there.
Coco?
Well, Coco, that's up to Sam, I think.
Coco, I feel like is hiding in the back of my like jacket.
And I'm like, come on, like, don't be shy. Why are you shy all of a sudden? You were never shy.
Bring him out. It's just that disgusting crab once again. I love Coco.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh no, you are all good. You see there's a dragon chessboard, you see playing cards and dice, a full charcuterie board, little seafood snacks in these crystal bowls. There's like a dressing room station set up for each of you, with more paneled lights and a mirror. You see that there's a little paper placard above each of the seats with each of your names on it. And next to that, a shimmering, sparkling, translucent golden drink in a tall crystal flute.
Dang.
And
We really did go for the fancy shit. Huh?
and
We are high rollers tonight.
and you see this waiter says the four of you and Mishka, of course, can come back here anytime throughout the wedding if you just need some time to get away from the crowd or whatever. You and guests will be arriving fairly shortly, but feel free to relax. And we'll be sure to come let you know if you're running late or whatever. But I don't think that'll be an issue. Why did I say that? All right. Goodbye. Please let me know if you need anything.
What is your name?
Thank you so much for asking. My name is Mooger.
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 Thank you so much.
nice
You're
to
doing a
meet
great
you,
Thank you
Mooger.
so
job.
much,
Thank
Mooger.
you.
I give him
Incredibly
like
Thank you.
I'm gonna
way too
I'm gonna
many
like
gold
flip him a
pieces.
gold coin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Lord.
gold.
Mooger, make
Oh.
sure you get the drink for yourself
Shit,
too.
my-
Like,
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah. Make sure to relax a little bit too.
yeah,
uh,
take a moment
I-
to breathe.
You don't worry about me. I'll be just fine. Have a good wedding. Congratulations again, Sasha. Mooger and folks will
Thank
be
you.
around.
Great.
I'm a little bit worried. about Mooger. He said not to worry, but I'm a little bit worried.
He speed walks away.
Just runs, sprints out of the room.
He runs.
All right, ladies, are we ready for a shot?
Oh my God,
Ooh.
you don't even have to ask me twice. Let's do this.
Hell
It's
yeah.
reception
Okay.
and then ceremony.
No,
how-
there's a little bit of a cocktail
No.
hour. There's
Okay.
the ceremony, and then there's dinner, toasts, and then dancing until the night ends. So like pre-reception, ceremony.
Gotcha. Because you
Yeah.
initially said like we're just doing the other way, and I was like, you're gonna have the drunkest ceremony.
Yeah, no.
in the
It's like
world. We
pre-game,
can't
pre-game ceremony, full game.
Pre-game this
Yeah.
ceremony.
I can't even stand. Just
What
me
are
and
your
Mishka
vows?
swaying.
Another tradition is seeing if the betrothed can stand during their house. Somebody gets stabbed.
If you want to flip it around, I'll flip it around
No.
right now. All right.
It's a bad idea.
I think Ash is gonna collect some shot glasses and just grab whatever is there and pour some shots, and then she's gonna do a little flame on her finger, and she's gonna
Yes.
light the shots on fire.
Oh,
Oh man.
is this
Have
safe?
we? This is an important. This
Of
is an
course.
important question.
Okay.
Have we seen each other since?
Up to
The
y'all.
night.
Yeah.
Really, we've been busy.
I don't think we've discussed
I
this.
think
I
I
think
feel
we've
like
been back to Glycaria.
the vibes right now are that we've just seen each other.
Yeah, I think so. I
I
mean,
feel like
yeah,
maybe
I-
Sasha invited all of you for like a night where we would have fun beforehand, but all of you were like, we're actually gonna get there the day of.
The day of, the
Yeah.
transport, getting that scheduled. It's a nightmare.
Yeah,
we're not
tell me
allowed
about
in
it.
this town. I don't
No.
think anybody wants
No,
to
we
see
did have to sneak
us.
in with secret identities.
Yeah.
Difficult to do, gotta say.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know how I've been doing it. How am I still here? Anyways.
All right,
You guys
everybody,
got
take
power,
a
it's
glass.
fine.
Are you
All right, all
Wait,
right.
are you drinking? Did you like find some cheap liquor over in a cabinet, or are you drinking the fancy drinks that were left for you?
I found some cheap liquor to pour
Great.
some shots.
Great.
Yeah, we
okay.
do that
And then
first.
I lit them
We'll
on
get into that
fire.
fancy stuff
Okay.
later.
Then you wash it down with the fancy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you all
Your
do
chaser.
do an ash shot, yeah. Dunk.
Just fireball.
Oh man, should I be doing the drunk table for this one shot?
Oh my
geez.
God.
We'll see what happens when we get to the reception.
That's just every time we play.
Okay.
It's just like, legitimately-
So ash shot, how does it feel?
amazing.
Hot.
Burn.
Great.
I feel like I burp a little smoke.
Hell
And you're
yeah.
not, you don't blow out the flame. You have
Oh.
to swallow it.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right, ladies. And I pour out a glass, a nice flute of all of the
The
golden
fancy stuff.
fancy stuff for everybody, and raise it up in the middle and say, I am just so thankful to be here. I'm so thankful to have you guys here. I can't believe it's been a year, but I'm so happy that this is finally happening. And I'm just thankful that we got a lot of money, so this is really lit.
I know, right? This is crazy.
You guys are awesome. This is amazing. Look at this gold. This is amazing.
This is
I love this
crazy.
for you guys. I hope you've been enjoying it. You guys are the best.
Thank
All
you.
right, I love you guys. Cheers.
To a
I'm just-
wedding with no stabbing.
To no
Hot
stabbing.
one.
You all cheers to no stabbing and knock back your fancy little golden drinks. This is not a drink that you think you've ever had before.
Ooh.
It first hits you in a way that you're like, oh, damn, like how much alcohol is actually in this. And specifically why you think that at first is because your vision gets blurry. And all four of you just kind of can't really focus on anything for a moment. But that doesn't last that long. And eventually all your vision comes back into focus. And it takes a couple seconds before you realize that something is off. Robin.
Sasha?
Fuck, were we poisoned?
Excuse me.
What did
Somebody
you
poisoned
do?
me?
Hold
On
up,
my
hold
wedding
up,
day.
hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
Who poured this?
Hold
Robin?
up, hold up, hold up, hold
What
up.
is going on?
Order!
Miss Lovejoy.
Order! Gavel, gavel, gavel. I'm describing something.
And I'm blaming Robin.
All right.
No.
Robin, you look down at yourself and you see the hands of a hairless tabaxi
Oh my God.
with tattoos all up along the arms
No.
and on the shoulders. Sasha, you find yourself in the body of a high elf. Ash, you're much larger now. Big, or I guess tiny mane for Lindell, right?
Yeah.
A nice, cute
Probably
little mane.
little.
Yeah, little mane. You feel the weight of the hammer on you. Lindell, you hear the crackle of fire above your head. I'm gonna send you all your new character sheets.
I can't believe you did
Uh,
Am
the-
I
Wait,
Captain
what was
Lindell's
that
accent?
fucker's name who just ran out of here?
I was still gonna do Lindell's voice just coming out of Ash's body.
I
That
was gonna.
Yeah,
I don't,
yeah.
I don't know if I can do.
As much
uh,
as I'm
Russian
better
accent,
at
I
Ash's
can't do
voice
it.
than I
Sasha's
am-
voice?
I don't think I can do Sasha's voice.
There you go.
okay.
Oh my God, he's been
Oh,
changed.
someone is about to get stabbed.
I,
like,
yes,
yeah.
For real.
Like I'm sorry, Mishka, but I'm in a stabbing mood.
Gus, it has been a
Uh-oh.
year since I played
Uh-oh.
Robin.
Now you get to
You-
play someone else. Where is
Yeah, this is so cruel.
You wanted your guy back?
We're gonna have a happy,
okay.
fun time wedding.
Oh my gosh,
Sam, there you go.
my child.
Oh my God, the overlay did change.
Red.
Julia, let me see real quick. Just gotta. Are we not friends on Discord, Julia? Julia.
Oh
I'm just
my
gonna
God.
send your sheet in our channel, okay?
The
Links to all the
scandal.
sheets are in the channels. Remember, because none of us had
We're
our
friends.
characters.
No. These are modified custom character
Oh
sheets.
Jesus Christ!
Let,
What?
I
Oh,
did notice
and
Ash
it's
was in
Sasha.
quotation
yes.
marks.
Let me explain what these character sheets are.
Okay.
I have taken your original
To my stats.
I have taken your original character sheet. I have swapped your race, and I have given you the physical stats, so strength, dex, and con, of the person whose body you are inhabiting. You still have the same proficiencies. You still have the same mental stats. You still have the same class. So your race and your physical stats have changed, and obviously you are entirely indistinguishable. You have fully swapped bodies with whoever you swapped bodies with.
God, it's an Ash that can raid.
I thought that I was
It's
gonna
an
have
Ash
a nice.
it's an Ash that can raid.
God, you can shoot fire out of your hands and you can rage.
That's incredible.
That's what Ash has always wanted to do.
Not so good with the big
Listen.
weapons anymore, though.
It's kind of funky when you just kind of take two characters and mash them together. I haven't looked at what this does to your builds.
Messes it up a little bit. I'd have to
Yeah, this probably isn't something that's supposed to be happening.
My
So
sleight of hand is insane. I'm gonna steal everything
so
at level 6. Holy
So
shit!
now that all of this has happened, you have taken
Uh.
your fancy drinks, and now you sit here. You obviously, each of you can look at yourself in an entirely different body, in addition to seeing that your own body has changed.
Damn,
Whoa.
looking fine.
What the fuck? I mean, I look good, Robin, but what the fuck? What's happening?
Wait,
I'm gonna go find that.
I
link
what do
hate
we
this.
do?
right now.
I know we're gonna keep
hate
our
this.
accents, but who do we sound like them too?
I like to think that you will have to, as a character will have to try to sound like the person.
Oh,
that
okay,
you-
okay.
Right. No. So
Well-
no. But like, I think naturally you would sound like yourself
Like
because
myself.
you've been
Okay.
used to talking in this accent your whole life. But
But
if you
you're
are
trying to pass
if you're
yourself
trying to
off
pass
as-
off as Robin, you have
Oh.
yeah.
And I gotta
You just need
fake.
a voice.
So
Okay.
amongst the four of you,
A Russian
regular voices
accent.
are fine.
Interesting.
I am
God,
so
God damn
confused.
it! I thought I was gonna cruise
Love
through
and
this,
Julia, my
Guys.
dear friend.
and now I gotta be Sasha.
I've been so excited to drop this hammer for like a month now. I hope we're all having a good time.
What if we didn't drink the drink?
Congratulations.
Where's the guy?
Where did that? What was it? What was his name?
I'm gonna
Wait,
go
wait,
find
what
her
if-
right
Wait.
now.
What if we drink it again? Will we switch back?
Is there
What
more?
if we
Is there
didn't?
more?
This is like full Scooby Doo zombie island. If we keep drinking it, will we keep switching?
Well, it's worth a try.
Is that
I
one?
like down.
I
the
don't
rest
think
of
it will, but
You down it, and boy, that's a nice, tasty drink.
oh my god.
Would I really have made it that simple?
No, of course.
Maybe we all have to hold
I have to
hands
try?
and like run in a circle or something.
Do we have to learn a
Uh-huh.
lesson about each other?
Oh my. Are we supposed
I'm
to
not
get?
in the mood to learn any lessons today.
I will.
Me
if you
neither,
gotta
I don't
learn
have
lessons,
time.
I will tell you every secret I have ever had. I am an open book. I am too short. I hate this. Please.
Wait,
You
what?
can't see over people anymore. You don't
This
have
is
that.
awful.
Yeah, we need to go find
We'll
Moobus.
we'll find
Mo-
Ember.
Somebody.
What was
Mooger,
his name?
Mooger, I think.
Mooger.
Booger.
It's like booger, but it starts with an
Yeah.
M.
At
But
that,
like a
You made that one up
at
on the
that
spot.
very moment, you see Mooger stick his head in the door. Oh, hi.
You-
People are
Hey,
trying to-
excuse me.
Oh, what? Oh my God, what? Everyone's mad at me? I can tell.
Wait,
Yeah.
tell me. I
Oh
need
my
you to
God,
tell
Robin,
me.
why do you sound like that?
Listen, this drink
What?
was tampered with.
Huh?
Yeah, this is Sasha, but I am now in Robin's body. So, do you
What the
know who set this drink
That's
here?
not
Do you know
possible.
where this drink came from?
Well, there was, everything's
Hey,
so
calm
bad.
down,
I'm
calm
getting
down.
fired. I'm
I
getting
shake
fired.
him
I'm
to
getting
calm
fired.
down.
I'm getting
Don't
fired.
shake him. Shake him.
Could you,
You're so much stronger than you remember being.
could
Explain.
you,
I don't know that.
You can't
The
just shake
full
small
lion.
men.
could you
Like
please
shaking
roll?
a baby.
They'll die.
Could you please
Ash.
roll an intimidation check?
Already babbling.
Who
It's a
who's rolling that?
17.
Okay.
17. He goes, oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay. There.
Look at me in the eyes.
Yep.
This is Ash inside of this body.
Okay.
Go
Sure.
Go get my father.
Yes.
The one
I
with the
don't wanna
earpiece, he's on
talk
fire
to
and he's
you.
flying around.
So-
Go get him.
So her father,
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
The big
The
Flame
big
man.
fire.
the
one.
guy. Yeah.
the
a
big,
big
fire thing, that's your
genie.
boss. Go get
You're
him.
gonna tell him to fire me.
No.
No, I'm not.
No.
Do it.
Did you do this?
Did you do it?
Runs away.
Should have hit him.
Our big bad is this guy.
This kid.
Moobus?
Mooger.
Moog-
You.
Moobus.
Moobus is his last name.
Mooger Moobus.
Mooger
Mooger Moobus. He brings back Amber. Oh, hello everyone. Are you nice and calm? People are starting to arrive. They're wondering where
Absolutely
you are.
not.
We are having an issue.
No.
We're anything but
All
calm.
right, I don't know how
There's a
long I can
problem.
keep these Taurons happy.
Wait, the Taurons.
Somebody,
Do you see
somebody
this?
Put,
This is Sasha's voice. This is Sasha. Hi. I am in Robin's body.
Who
Big problem.
put this drink in
Why
here?
are you playing a prank on me or something?
you don't need to.
Ms. Lovejoy. It's more confusing if you're trying to do the voice.
Wait, yeah, I know. I'm so confused. That was just wrong.
You did a great job. So that
no,
was
that
good.
was just me trying
That
it
was
out.
good.
And
That
you
was
did
pretty good.
so well, but it is
I was
more
confused. I was like,
confusing.
wow, that's Wow.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
Oh, it was good.
It was great.
Amber, thank you, Lindale. Who put this golden drink in here? Because it has switched all of our bodies.
What?
Wait.
That doesn't sound right.
Oh, it's right. It's
What?
correct.
Yeah, that
I am
happened. That
not
surely
your
did
daughter.
happen.
I wasn't personally responsible for setting up this room. I can have a
Wait, do you know who was though?
I can have a conversation with the Traveler's Provision staff, and heads will roll.
What the
Maybe
well,
don't roll any of my family's heads, if that's okay.
I mean, or anyone's heads. I
yeah,
think
probably
that's-
no
or
heads.
anyone.
We
Yeah,
already
we
have
should
a
probably
strict
figure
no
that out.
stabbing
We're not
policy.
allowed
Like
to
we
stab.
didn't say
Metaphorical
no
heads
head
of their
rolling. But
careers if they ruin this wedding.
okay,
Gotcha,
you know what?
okay,
That's
that's
okay.
fine.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Mooger, come here.
No, we've talked to him. enough.
Tiptoes up here. Yes, Ember. Did you help set this room up? Well, yeah. Were you responsible for putting the golden drinks there? Well, I might. Yeah, okay. So there was this guy, and he said that there was gonna be like this really special drink that I could give to everyone. It would really help make
Oh,
the wedding
no.
good. And he gave me a lot of money. And Mooger, you're fucking fired.
No, wait,
Um,
Luger, give us more details.
You don't have to
I-
ruin
I
his
walk
life
over.
for taking one
Um,
bribe. We've all taken one bribe.
Yeah. I walk over and I now have claws, which I find very fun. And I grab his shirt by the claws.
Sasha, what?
And
No,
I
I'm
roll-
over here.
What? What's going on? I
Walking
love my
around
job.
so he's standing like face to face to all four of us. What did this
Hey,
man
stop
look like?
crying right now.
Yeah, please. It's annoying.
What?
What did this guy look like that gave you all this money?
I think he was an elf. He is kind of tall. He
A lot of elves are tall.
This is true.
I don't know.
He looks stupid.
Was it Richard?
Did he have a fancy watch
What?
on his wrist?
Oh, you know what? He actually did have a watch that he wanted to show me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
right.
God.
He did look
Wait,
stupid.
who put that asshole up to this?
Oh, it wasn't him.
He's not smart enough.
Am I fired? Yeah.
He forgot that magic was real.
No, let the kid.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
No,
backing
no.
up from
He
his
should be
mic
fired.
to
He
Please
can't
don't
just
fire
let
him.
anybody in here. And he should be
Where-
fired. I don't care.
Wait,
ruin a
Where did
service
this
worker's
man-
life.
Where was this man? Like, how did he give you this? Was he here? Was he in the
I
underground?
think-
Yeah, where'd you
rooftop?
meet them?
He said that he wanted to make sure the drinks got in, and that then he was just gonna like hide in a corner for a little bit until the wedding got started. He also
God,
had
he's
3 other
here?
guys with him.
Oh my god.
Is he still here?
I think
Yeah,
so.
where's the corner?
Hiding?
Can you- which corner?
Oh well, okay. Well, I think he's like mangling right now.
Yeah.
Oh my
So if
God.
you,
Yeah.
I mean, and the people and the Torrents are getting really upset that the guests of honor haven't showed their faces yet. I'm worried they're gonna start
Why are they
throwing.
so upset?
I'm worried they're
Oh
gonna
my
start
God.
throwing things. You're famous. All of you are famous. Do you not know that?
But why does that mean they get to
No.
throw shit? Huh?
I've never heard of such a thing in my life.
They
I am not
think
that
I'm
famous.
quite-
I'm not
Discreet.
about to throw things.
I
You're
run
damn
cute
right,
little
because you're
shop.
fucking fired. Get out
Oh
of
my
here.
God.
Amber.
No, stop telling him to go away.
Wait. We need to know. Show
He
can you read
has
us the
all
Which one
order?
of us has firing
information.
power?
2 of us.
I am the wife now. I am
Are
the
you for
bride.
sure?
You know
Okay.
what? No,
Ash,
I
you
am
know
now.
what now?
guys, I can do alter self, but I don't want to. I would rather be
Oh.
in my own body
Yeah.
I would
in
like
order
that
to
for
kiss
you.
my wife.
I would.
This is
I
so
would
important.
also
We
love to
can't-
be in my.
That would
house.
be great.
We can't do this to Mishka.
No,
Deserve
no.
this.
Mishka
Oh,
doesn't
Mishka
deserve.
cannot know
No, Mishka. Well,
about me.
maybe
Well, we
like
gotta
maybe in
follow
like decade from now she
Yeah.
can know, but not
Yeah.
today.
You
We
start.
need to find these elves.
You
right
start to
now.
hear like a bit of a commotion that is rising out in the reception area. You hear shouts of like,
Oh my God.
"Where are Yay! We want to see them!
Jesus Christ.
Love, joy,
All right,
He doesn't
all right.
exist here, but
love,
anyways.
joy, looters.
Okay, wait.
Uh,
Lindale. I mean, okay, I guess not Lind.
Ash, but
Do you want
also
Ash Lindale?
Ashlow.
You can just call me Lindell. I
Okay.
don't want
Yeah, I can go by Sasha.
Ash, I think
I
you're
feel like
great.
I
I
saw my
do
claws
wanna be-
in Mobius. And
more
Mooger Moobus, please. Is that it?
or Moobus.
Mooger
Yeah.
Moobus.
Oh, Moobus.
I shipped him
Mobius.
over to hand him over to Ash, so Ash can hold on to
Strong
him.
body.
Yeah, strong body.
I
Very good.
I grab him and I'm holding him like this.
Ah!
All right.
Careful, please.
All
be
right, I think we
careful.
need to go. We need to go. We need to go out there. And we need to
Yeah,
have.
they are getting riled up.
We need to have him show us who it is, and what I'm gonna do is not talk to anybody because this is your wedding.
That sounds okay.
I don't
oh
know
my
if
God.
you're gonna get away with that one.
Yeah.
How about it's a new tradition where
Okay.
the bride
Okay.
can't speak until she's married.
You can't talk to anybody except your future wife.
Exactly.
It's true.
It's like
yes. Yes.
it's to keep it sacred.
Yes. All right. That's not gonna work.
to
But
keep
it's
it
fine.
secret.
Who's good at lying? Because it's not me.
Well,
Yeah,
I
but you
am
can't
a lion.
talk.
Not that great. Very
Sasha,
okay.
you might be okay. Are you? I don't know.
What I'm looking at is like very okay.
Fair enough.
I'm not sure. I don't know, but something
I'm
funky
decent at
happened.
lying.
okay,
This is
okay.
kind of
yeah,
my
alright.
shit.
Talk, Miss
Okay.
Lovejoy. If that's the game we're running.
Yeah,
you
because
can't
I
be the
can't.
one to explain it.
I don't sound like you. is the thing. Can I? I'm gonna check something.
Yeah, please.
Think of
Hey,
other
You guys,
things.
you guys can keep
I'll
going.
just go
Lin-
shake down Richard. I don't mind.
Hey,
can
Lin,
I am
I'm
ready
not
to
sure
shake
if
him
I'm
down.
not sure if you're Lindell or Ash. I don't really know what's going on, or if you have the capability of firing me. But Ember says that I'm fired. Am I fired?
Oh yeah.
Who?
Yeah,
I'm fired.
you're
Okay.
Yeah,
big
you're,
time.
you're fired.
Big
I'm
time
sorry.
fired.
Okay.
You
But
literally just
Not
ruined
until
my
after
wedding.
tonight.
Wedding's not ruined.
That,
Yeah, you still. It's not.
fine.
You're right. It's not ruined yet.
Wedding is fine.
You
You
can't-
Tried
got
to
the
ruin my
whole
wedding.
Pre.
If you
ceremony to
show
go
me
through.
where these men are,
Hmm?
maybe you won't be fired.
I will take it.
That's true. That's true. That's great. Awesome.
Okay. Madison,
Ash
have you
has
looked at
a-
your thing?
Ash has no.
Yes,
no
I did
firing
after a
capabilities.
year of not playing my character.
I mean, you've
After a year
never
of not
played this
playing.
character.
Yeah, so I was trying to see if this was still here, but I
Gotcha.
can mimic speech patterns. for up
Yes,
to a
that's
minute.
part of your class, so
Yes.
you can still do
Yeah.
that.
That's clever.
Oh
this-
yeah, So that's like So yeah, you as part of your class actually can canonically perfectly mirror Sasha's accent. Yeah.
Mm.
So you.
Yes,
so
I can.
Even if there you go, perfect.
So good.
Um,
wow.
Mastermind shit.
Mastermind
I
shit.
can't.
Okay.
Did you roll for who would be in each body?
No, I decided it for
It's
fun
just
story reasons.
Funniest.
Yeah,
Okay.
what would be
Yeah.
the funniest?
Gotcha.
I need a bit of a break. I've been doing so many voices.
The Ember voice.
Okay. So are you all going out into the reception area?
Bef-
I think so. I did not know
plan
how
of
to do Robin
attack.
accent.
Plan of attack. Should me and Ash focus on finding and shaking down, presumably Richard, and you
I
two
would-
can focus on the party.
I'm very
think that-
interested in shaking somebody down in this body.
And
I
I
kind
would
of want to shake
also-
down
Li-
too.
I can't stress enough. You have to be careful. You have.
I will
to.
try
It's
my
sharp,
best.
and then the crushing.
Or very strong. Like, look at those arms. You could. It's so
Thank
easy
you.
for you to kill.
I think we can maneuver around together. They apparently like us as a group. I
Yeah,
didn't-
let's stay
But
together.
if you guys are keeping them distracted,
I'm trying to think. What is something I
Fair.
can do that can distract things?
You could go out there
you look
and
like
dance
Robin,
a little bit or
that's-
something.
that's
Like
always
a cast,
distracting enough to me.
I could cast fairy fire on some shit. I
You
don't
hear
know.
the commotion grow more and more. You hear something
Ash, let's
shatter.
go.
I
Let's
think we
get
should
out
just
there.
let's walk out together at least.
All right, let's go.
Maybe
Yeah.
start impromptu dance party.
I will not.
I
be doing
cast
that.
fairy party. No, we leave. We start party, then we leave.
Oh, sorry.
I'm looking for Richard. You have fun.
All right.
This-
You
Fair enough.
None of us agree on what's
I'm holding
Normally, I
holding-
just
what's
have
his
to coordinate
name?
with Robin.
Mooger Moobus. Yep, you got it.
Mooger.
got
I'm like
Mooger.
holding him by
Mooger
the back
Moobus.
of his shirt.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. You all break out onto the reception area. You see that this place was once calm, peaceful, tranquil, and is now poppin'. You see a whole bunch of Rose Clan folks, all tabaxi of all sorts of colors and levels of poofy. Also various levels of seediness amongst them. You can probably scan them and be like, ooh, I don't know about that one. You see some of friends from work for both Sasha and Mishka. You see Sasha's parents. You see Victor and Boris. Erlock and Olivia, which are Mishka's parents. Travelers are still running around, making sure everything looks good. And you also see a whole bunch of minotaurs running around. They are picking up hors d'oeuvres. They are grabbing free drinks. They are clapping each other on the back, making big ruckuses and guffaws. As soon as the four of you enter the scene, there's a big that erupts out across the crowd. Lovejoy looters, Lovejoy looters.
I don't like how that sounds like
roar
losers.
at the top of my lungs.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Run.
You let out
amazing.
a
Wait.
big roar. Julia, you get an inspiration die to use
That's great.
at some point throughout
Is it the
for
healing
rest of the
scream?
section.
That's so good.
So you all are splitting off onto your various missions. The first thing I want to do is right after this big eruption of applause, as soon as you enter, Madison, you see there's a minotaur who makes a beeline towards you. He goes, "Oh, Sasha, I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for letting me and my family crash your wedding. I know that it was a little bit last minute, but we're so proud of our boy. We really do you want to meet Wrangler? Do you want to meet him? He really, yeah. Oh, okay. Are you okay, Sasha? Is everything?
It's all good.
Okay. You can perfectly mimic her speech, so it's okay.
I don't.
So
It's
it's
said
all
up to a
good.
minute though.
It's like up to a minute at a time.
I feel like a minute here, a
For
minute
at
there.
least a minute.
For at least a minute. 'cause
Okay,
it's-
cool.
Yeah, as long as you're not making a 4-minute speech,
Okay, cool.
you know, I think you're okay.
I'm good. I'm just emotional. Everything's so great. Absolutely.
So all right. Oh, and also, Wrangler doesn't like super know about the crime thing. So if you could just,
Sounds
yeah, all right.
sounds good. I can't do the accent. I'm like trying to.
I think you're still in Robin at the moment. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Sounds good
Good.
so much.
You see this very like well-built young man like walk up to you. Why don't you roll me an insight check on Wrangler?
To me,
No.
put Wrangler in here.
Insight
you
sucks.
monster.
Oh no.
10.
10. He looks to that like he has himself pretty put together, even though like you know that he doesn't know about the crime thing. So you're just kind of wondering like what could actually be running through this guy's head right now. He says, Hi, Miss Sasha. Thank you very much for letting me attend your wedding. We didn't really have like a lot of big things that we could have done in Winster, and you know, my daddy told me that that Grandpa Denver had some friends up in Glucaria that had a wedding. I hope I'm not too much of an imposition on you. I just, you know, this is has been a really big moment for me and my family, and I'm hoping that us celebrating our moment doesn't necessarily detract from yours.
I love this kid so much.
Good sweet boy.
That's
I
just so upset that
grabbed-
she can't actually meet him.
Well, I imagine, are you with
You're
Oh,
me?
yeah,
with,
I might-
yeah,
I
you're
might
you're
wake up and I'm
Robin
like-
right now, yeah.
Yeah, Robin's like,
But I can't
you're-
do the cool voice thing.
I know.
You can do your
Uh-huh.
best.
I'm
I
like trying
grab
to
him
think
by
of how
the
I'd mix-
shoulders. Right. I grab him by the shoulders and I'm
Mm.
like, it is an honor to have you here. It is an honor to have you here.
Yes.
Thank you, Miss Sasha.
Your family is so proud of you.
Thank you.
And I appreciate it. I hope you and your family enjoy yourselves.
Thank you. Okay, let's now see what Ash and Lindell are up to. So Ash, you are dragging Mooger Moobus by the scruff of the neck over. What are you saying to him?
What am I saying to him? I'm very angry. I'm very angry with him. And I'm letting him know that. And I'm directing him to point us out to the people who poisoned us. Not poisoned, but like put a spell on us.
Yeah, okay, well, so I maybe, you see that he like starts to point at someone, and then like almost like running by you is Richard Lovejoy.
God damn it.
Can I try to grab him? Can I try to grab him as he runs
Yeah,
by?
let's do contested acrobatics.
He's a slippery one.
He can be a little
He is.
slippery.
I can't believe that he's organized enough.
He
to
might
do this.
command you to
He did not
party.
do this. He did not do this.
No,
I
there's
don't
no
think for a
way.
second he did this.
I
What did he
got
roll?
a natural 1.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
well,
my
I got a
Richard.
dirty 20.
Okay. So you see, you grab him. He goes, oh, well, hi, Lindell. Oh, well, I'm so excited to see you too. Oh, this is so great.
Close your mouth.
Richard, what the fuck did you do?
I just wanted to.
Richard.
Why are you? What's going on?
I don't-
Richard Lovejoy.
I don't believe you were invited to this wedding.
Yeah, well, listen, the boys and I haven't had, you know, much of a time to get out and have fun lately. They've all got their day jobs now, and you know, we
You're
really
You're not funding them
we
anymore?
really
letting
it's not
happened?
no, it's not about the money for them.
Richard,
They've
did
got
your mom cut you off?
no, it's not about the money. Are you listening to me? It's not about.
Richard.
It's not. Let me talk, please.
I've just
Ash,
been
let me
waiting for the
talk.
day you get
It's-
cut off.
It's not.
And I thought I missed
It's not
it.
about. What do you care? It's not about the money for them. They just have their life passions and they want to get into it. And you know, sometimes you have time for the boys, and sometimes you don't have time for the boys, and that's okay. That's why I didn't.
where are your
that's
boys
why
right
I
now?
wanted to show y'all before I showed them, because it was very special for me. I wanted the guests of honor to see what I had done.
Showed us what?
Showed us what?
Did you not see it?
I didn't see it, Richard. What is it?
Well, okay. So I'm picking up on the fact right now that you are mad at me.
Yeah, did you pick up on the fact that I am a solid 1.5 feet shorter than I'm supposed to be?
I am confused about what exactly is going on at the moment,
Yeah.
but you do sound different and seem to care a lot about whether mommy gives me money. I wanted
help it.
to if you didn't see for yourself, then I guess I'll just have to tell you. I
Please.
own a spell.
Richard.
You
What does
own
that
a spell.
mean?
You stupid little
It
boy. You
means-
better start
You
talking
can't
right
own a
now.
It means
Spell,
I
Richard.
own a spell. It's all mine. Ever heard of heroism? Yeah,
Richard, you
that's
can't
This idiot
that
does not
is
know what
a
magic
heroism.
is.
Richard Lovejoy property.
No.
Okay. All right. And if you had gone to the block plane like I tried to
Oh
send
my
you to,
God,
you
Richard.
would have seen my totem.
I will forge. I won't. Somebody else will forge whatever needs to be forged. You are never seeing another cent of income in your life. You've had too much.
I don't need a cent of income. After people
You
catch
own a
on,
spell, apparently.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Hey, you don't think that someone in the kingdom of Hyrenor is gonna buy heroism for untold amount of money?
I don't think
need.
they have to buy it
I
from you.
don't need it.
They
I
just
don't
learn
need
it. What, I'm so confused at what's
No,
happening. right
okay.
now.
Anyone can learn a spell and cast
Yeah,
it.
Richard, it's
but
in books.
owning a spell, it's mine.
Richard, can you even cast heroism?
That's not important.
No, I think
Oh
it is.
my god.
I don't even think that's one of the ones you had.
Okay.
If
hold on
you
a second.
hold on,
a second.
paladins can cast whatever spell they want. Okay.
I've never seen you cast that.
Well,
one.
you haven't been around lately.
Richard, I was by your side. This is
I
Lindell,
barely
by the
know
way.
you.
This is Lindell, by
What
the way.
are you talking about?
I was by
my
your
God.
side day in and out for years, Richard. You've never once casted heroism.
I don't know
The
what it is
fuck
you were
are
talking
you
about.
on about?
I'm
Do
sorry.
I do either?
that
Sasha
my-
and I see what's going on.
Yeah, do we?
well, okay, we can cut back to what's going on with y'all for a bit, and then because certainly
I love this though.
Arguing about NFTs.
I'm just so astounded at how stupid this is.
It's so
It's
fucking
like
dumb. I love Richard.
He owns a spell like an NFT
Like
or
an NFT.
something.
Oh yeah.
I played Richard way too smart in The Boys.
You have to as a PC. You can't run around like this as a player character. NPC,
get
though, that man
nowhere.
thinks he owns a spell. 100%.
He's trademarked it.
His totem is on the block plane. It proves that it's his.
It is.
That's
it is.
Right.
I'm so proud of him.
Thank you.
Doing a
Someone
great
gets
job.
it. God. Okay.
Gus
Haley
is-
gets it.
Gus,
Lindell does.
this is peak Gus right now.
Okay. Robin and Sasha are over along the way. What's been going on with them? Well, I think that why did I do an accent there? I'm trying to get my bearings. Okay.
I think.
Yes.
ooh, I was gonna say, but my idea of my thoughts were we were trying to make them have a good time, so I've just been trying to get them as drunk as possible.
Who's the Torons?
I'll help.
Yes. No,
Oh, wait,
I
is
don't.
that-
Not the kid. I don't know how old the
Is
kid
this
is.
a good idea?
Listen, drinking age in Hyrenor, it's a little,
like
17,
17,
iffy.
it's a little
right?
iffy.
oh,
Yeah, I think,
oh,
I
it's a
think
gray
you can, I
area.
think you can have a couple, yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah. I think we gotta just get them drunk so everyone has a good time. You know. Let's just get those rolling out here. Unless you don't want that. I don't know.
We might as well do something. I need some sort of distraction. Also, how
Yeah.
do I talk like I don't know how to talk like you.
At that exact moment, Sam, you see Yana Rose walk up to you. This is you would know as one of your relatives, but a very shrewd Rose loves to do sort of like those types of crimes where like no one ever knows that it happens type deal, just like in and out in the dead of night.
Flawless.
Flawless.
We love her energy.
Robin definitely knows who that is. She's done her research.
Yana walks up to you, Sam, and goes, "Excuse me, are you Robin Lovejoy?"
Why, yes, I am.
Robin, oh, that's Southern. God, there's so many accents. in this.
Possible. The nightmare of Arc 2
Yes,
is
I just
back.
wanted to put you all in my shoes.
This is so the reason you did this.
Oh my god.
Boy, okay.
It's multi-layers though, because I'm like, how would Sasha do a country accent? I'm like, I simply can't do that. I've already tried twice now.
It's a little weird for me to say this, but I am a big fan.
Oh, well, thank you.
Uh,
I'm trying the country voice. I don't know.
Also hi,
Oven
Sasha.
is like-
Well, yeah,
you're
it's
right
a
next
pleasure
to each
to
other.
meet
so,
you.
It's nice. It's nice to meet you too. I just the way you are able to. No one wants to mess with Jim Lovejoy and her own daughter.
Well, that is true.
Stealing while her mom is having Southern. While her mom is having the biggest event every 10 years, to use that opportunity to swoop in and take something from
It was perfect
you-
timing.
Oh, I can imagine.
Like, I don't like going to those parties anyhow, so why not make a heist out of it, you know?
This is I just wow. May I ask what you have been up to lately? Have you been? I mean, I hear about this big Lovejoy looting, and then you disappear. Where have you been?
Well, once you do something that big, you kind of have to get out of Dodge quick, you know? So I've been roaming around with Lindell. Now we've kind of got our own name going for ourselves. We're
yeah.
the Lion and the Serpent. Yeah. So if you hear that thrown around sometime,
Pretty
that's
cool.
us.
Well,
That's
listen,
us.
if the lion and the serpent ever needs a little
so
kitty
cool.
cat, I know you have Sasha, of course, but
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
Of course.
Mhm.
I'm
love
getting
that.
so confused now.
uh,
We would love to, we would just love to have you join us sometime. That would be an absolute
Oh,
delight.
that-
I have looked
that
up to you for so long now, and you know what? You really are just you are so graceful. All the missions you do are just impeccable.
that is so nice.
I
to
don't think
hear.
Lindell would mind at all if you joined us.
Could you just, for the whole of this conversation, roll me a performance check?
That was beautiful.
Haley's face
She
is
would
so
mind.
funny right now.
She's on a crime honeymoon. You can't invite random old ladies onto crime honeymoon.
I
Been on
didn't
a
say
crime
she
honeymoon
was
for a year
old.
now. She's an old,
crime-
respected
I
lady.
didn't say she was
Listen.
old.
Oh,
I just assumed for some reason.
Me
Either
too.
way, I'm not looking for a third. So
Okay, what was this check again? I did
Performance.
all right.
So much
I have to
Performance.
talk about that with Robin, I guess. But not
Squinting.
personally, listen.
Okay, I got a 16.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So, what did I say her name was? Yana leaves this interaction, pleased and excited to join the Lion and the Serpent on some future adventure.
Robin, I don't know how I did that. That was crazy. That made no
I'm-
sense. I'm sorry, I just
accent was
invited her to do that.
It's fine. We'll deal with that later, I guess. I think-
at this
I think we're
point,
s-
you see the commotion between Richard and Ash and Lindell, and I guess Mooger Moobus is still there too.
One hand on Richard, one hand on Moobus.
I
Um,
Lindell right now.
You see that
Yelling
Lindell
in front of them.
handling this. You're actually causing a bit of a scene at the moment.
Shit. Fuck.
So
I hate doing that.
So you see that there's like a bit like after like picking up Richard after this, you see that kind of the lively atmosphere of this cocktail hour like dies down a bit.
down,
And
put him down, put him
everyone just
down.
kind of looks up at you and Richard. And I think there we're gonna take a short break. We'll come back in 5 or let's call it 7-ish minutes.
Love it.
No one go anywhere. We'll see what
Go get a snack or
happens.
something.
Go get a
Okay.
snack or something. See you in a bit. Bye.
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 cat,
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 cat, cat, cat, cat, cat. We're live. Cat, cat, cat,
cat.
You can't hear it, Hermes, but they're actually all chanting cat at you.
At you.
true.
You are
Ooh.
cat.
Do I have any cats
Oh,
here?
cat.
That's
Dang
little
it.
That's
cat.
a fun fact.
I'm gonna say all of you have cats, so
Yeah, not in the room with me.
I went out the door and Sergeant was just there, and I'm like, I'm so sorry.
let him in the room.
Let him in the room.
Let
Meow,
him in.
meow,
Wow.
meow.
He has the loudest, little, deepest meows. It's so funny. Yeah, B. Julia knows how I talk to him.
Meow,
Wow.
meow.
I would, but this is actually a bathroom behind me. So I'm in a closet
Yeah, you're
in
in
a
a closet,
bathroom.
You're in the
Yeah,
closet in
so-
a
In a
bathroom?
bathroom.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can your
It's-
roommate not
it's
go
so
to the
weird.
bathroom?
No, we have our own bathrooms.
Oh, you have more than
Thank
one?
God.
Okay.
So nice. Absolute luxury. Highly
Um,
recommend having your own bathroom.
Believe it or not, I'm also in a closet in a bathroom right now.
Oh, are you? That's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
cool.
Isn't that?
Oh, huh.
Really well decorated.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. It's a walk-in, obviously. Okay. So where we left off, the crowd had just stopped at the scene of Lindell literally picking up two people off of the ground. One of whom is a pretty recognizable Lovejoy. You start to hear
Lovejoy.
calls from around the different Rose clans be like, "Is that the fucking Lovejoy? Lindell, what are you
Put him
doing?"
down. Put him down.
I was just
Put him down.
kicking this
Put him
fool
down.
out.
Put him down.
I lower him to the
She
ground, but I
says
don't
in a
let
New
go
York
of him.
accent.
Full ass voice. I love it.
Now what I
Uh,
sound like. Put him
Could
down.
you roll me a performance check with disadvantage, please?
Oh, I rolled a 6 twice. Hold on. But I have +6 to performance, so that's a 12.
Ooh, 12? Okay, with a 12, I think there's a couple of confused looks that you see around people. Like murmurs of like, "He's acting weird. What's going on?" And then you hear someone else go, "Yeah, kick that fucker out." That was actually Victor. And yeah, I think everyone honestly kind of likes seeing Lindell cut a little loose, even though it is a shock to them as someone who's so notoriously put together and reserved.
Not trying to get work in this
After
town.
Victor
Anyway.
yells that,
Mm.
after Victor yells that, Robin as Sasha grabs a drink and just cheers us up and goes, "Yeah!" Everybody else does it.
Yeah! and that you see a couple.
No one questions why he's there.
Yeah, a couple of people are confused, and Victor's like, "That's the fucking bride! Raise your glass!" And
Just try to get people to start yelling.
everyone's like, "Yeah!" At that moment, sorry, one sec. Okay, never mind. Okay, everyone's cheering. Everyone is happy. What are y'all doing now?
Using
Grabbing
that
Richard's arm.
distraction. Yeah, I was
Grabbing
using the
Richard's
distraction.
arm now that he's back on the ground. And we're
I
gonna
grab-
put it in
What?
the
I'm
description
so. I just want. Are you really throwing me out? The boy with me and the boy. Where are me and the boys gonna party? I'm not. I was so excited to see you.
Richard, come here.
Robin.
No,
Robin. I
Richard,
was
come
so
here.
excited.
Richard, no,
What?
come on.
Ash. What? Why
Come
would
on.
I? I'm
We
not.
need to
Richard.
gather up these boys.
Can I
have
go?
told-
Can I go with Lindell instead?
This is Lindell. Richard.
Okay, Richard, we've swapped bodies.
That's.
you understand?
That's the
I know that
stupidest
you
thing
don't
I've
get
ever heard.
magic.
There's
I
no.
think it's
my
your
God.
fault.
Oh my God, you think that you own a spell and that's the stupidest thing that you've ever heard.
Lindell, you think my spell is stupid?
I am not Lindell, you idiot.
I'm Lindell, and I
I'm an
have been
idiot.
telling you.
What
it's
are you
stupid.
talking about?
Why would Ash care if Jeff? Okay,
That's what
we
I was
cannot
saying.
do this here. We
That's
can't
what-
do this here, Richard.
Mm,
We are in public.
I know.
We cannot do this here.
What
I
are we
adore
doing?
Richard.
I just want
Oh,
to
Richard.
have a good time. Is that allowed?
I would also like
No.
to have a good time.
Okay.
Do I look
Robin
like
is
I'm having a good
grabbing-
time?
Sasha and is making her way over because she sees her
Oh.
brother. She's
Hi,
like,
hi, Robin. Hi. Did you make it to the block plane? These two seem to have. They're telling me some weird type of
No,
story
don't-
about.
I
You need to,
think
this is Sasha.
have
You're
a
talking to
lovely-
Sasha.
room we can take Richard to.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
let's
Holy
not
shit.
go
in the
to
middle.
room.
Let's go. Let's go.
Public
We're gonna.
space.
I'm gonna push
can I bring
him.
the can I bring the can I bring the boys? Can I bring the
Get
boys?
out
Yes,
of here.
bring the boys.
Yes,
I would love-
please bring the boys.
So we're like not allowed at all in anything.
No,
we can't.
you were not invited to this event.
We'll ta-
That-
You're
No,
allowed
Richard,
into
we'll
the
talk
room that
about
we're
it.
going to.
We'll talk about it.
Before we do that, I grab
just tell him no,
a
it doesn't
random like wait staff person
Oh, yeah.
and I say,
Hello. How may I help you, Sasha?
That's Marcus. Actually,
Hello.
that's Ash's brother.
thank you.
That's great.
Marcus,
Yes.
I need you to do me a huge favor.
Absolutely, Sasha.
There's some very crazy wedding stuff going on. Haha, we're running a little late. Things are going crazy. She's like,
Are we
being
running
positive
late?
about it.
Is there something I'm not aware
Oh,
of?
just me. You know, I'm just figuring some stuff out.
Yeah.
So, can you do me a favor and make sure that the DJ is as loud as possible? There's as many drinks coming through, so people are having a good time. Can you do that for me, Marcus?
I would
I've turned into having no accent at this point.
That's okay.
You
got your cool trick.
Yeah, you've got your cool trick. You're mechanically
I
in the
am
clear.
good.
You see, he goes, Sasha, okay, yes, I can do that. Do you have an estimate when we can start the ceremony? Because that was supposed to happen like in 15.
In 15?
Yeah.
Come back to our room. We're gonna be in our little green room for a little bit. Come back in like 10 minutes and knock on the door, and I'll let you know. How's that?
Absolutely, Sasha.
Thank you so much, Marcus.
He goes, turn that sucker up! And you see the band that's playing, the jangling gets louder.
Jangling.
and
It's like
and
a
you
banjo band.
you hear,
It's sure
they're multi-genre. You hear, this really riles the Taurans up. They're like, yeah! And one of them starts just like running around.
Good.
And you're taking Richard and the boys back to your dressing room.
And we have
Yes.
Yes.
You still have you cut Mubis loose?
no.
Okay.
No.
I don't trust him.
Keeping him.
Okay, so you drag all of these people back to the dressing room. It's pretty. This room is meant for 4, so it's pretty tight at the moment. You see that. You see that Jorid
a
is
couch?
who's like, yeah. You know what? I did describe a lot of different seating places. There are places for people
Okay.
to sit.
Okay.
Jorid,
still
Florid,
standing
Bob,
The
and
boys
Grass.
like,
sit down on
arms
the
crossed.
couch.
Against a wall.
Yeah.
But I'm Ash.
But you're a flame.
and I think
Bodyguard position.
at this point,
Yeah.
Mubis just kind of has accepted the fact that he just follows Lindell / Ash everywhere. So he just kind of very meekly, like distraught. He's crying, just like follows you all.
Boogers.
But yeah, absolutely. But like in total silence.
That is kind.
Follows you back to the dressing room. Richard goes, oh, this is a nice place. We can have a nice little private party here. You all are
not
treating
touch a
me
single
so
thing.
good.
Richard,
This
you're
is-
in deep shit right now, my man.
Robin,
deep
why
shit.
do you sound like that?
I am.
Because I'm
What
Robin.
are you? What? No,
That's
you're
Robin.
not.
I'm
He doesn't
Sasha. You
understand.
Stop
freaking
lying
idiot.
to me.
The whatever
Lower
drink
your
you gave
voice.
us. Wait. We need to get something squared away. You know
Okay.
that drink that you snuck in here? Who
Uh,
gave you that? Who told you to do that?
My salesman, obviously.
Oh, your
is
salesman.
your
Tell me
salesman?
more. Tell me more.
I don't know. He was just I started to see him at the Filthy Oyster. He started telling me about his new spell selling initiative and how I could be
Ah,
one.
yes.
I could be one of the very, very first
ask
to
about
own
it.
to
I won't
own
ask
the
about it.
spell.
Thank you.
I don't know if you knew this, but I own Heroism, the spell.
Do not
I'm sure you've heard about it cast in many an
Ash
adventure.
is on the
and-
brink of losing her mind right now.
Just let him. If
and,
you just let him say it,
and
he
anyone
said it,
can
he's
cast
good.
it. Actually,
gotta
you know,
let him
you've
say
seen
it.
any. Oh yeah.
That's really cool. You can
it's-
tell me about it
But
later.
I'm the
Tell
only
me
one.
more about
I'm
your
the
salesman.
only one.
Richard,
That-
I know. That's very special. I'm happy for you.
You
Tell me
are
more
really
about
good at that
the
voice,
drink.
Robin. That is very impressive.
I
Also,
know.
Not
it's
gonna
so
get it.
good to see you. I haven't seen you in wow years. Ever since you.
I
One
walk up and
year.
I grab his ear like I used to when we were kids to get him to listen to me because he never stopped talking.
What?
And I'm like, do you remember this? This one, I'm Robin. This one's Robin.
I am incapable of believing what you're telling me right now.
I lean in and I whisper something in his ear that only I would know.
Robin, why would you tell Sasha something like that? That's private information.
God damn it.
This
Richard.
boy will believe anything that some random man will tell him in a bar.
but not
Richard?
in Pigweed's own.
Richard,
Yes.
this man just gave you this drink and told you to pay someone to put it in here?
No, that was my idea. Okay, so if you would let me finish,
Heroism.
as I was saying, I own heroism.
Yeah.
Anyone can cast it, but only Richard Lovejoy owns it. And my salesman, he was telling me that it's anyone can still cast it because I can't prevent people from casting it. But if you want proof of the fact that Richard Lovejoy owns the spell, you can drink a fancy drink and go to the block plane. And then on the block plane, there's all these little totems, and the totems let you know who owns what spell. And I was really happy that Robin was coming back into town and that her friend was getting married. And I just thought I just really wanted to show off my totem. And I thought it would be fun to surprise you. But it's made everyone mad at me. And now everyone's lying to me about stuff.
Why did you do it at the wedding?
I
Yeah,
thought it
well,
would be, it's a big celebration. I thought it would
We're
be
supposed
special.
to come to dinner at your house.
What?
You really have a knack for
in
ruining
like
parties.
2 days.
I know that everyone's mad at me and I'm sorry. So me and the boys can just party here and we won't bother your wedding anymore. I'm
Also,
sorry.
now you still get to party. Okay. Okay. Even though you've caused big problem. Yeah, you don't
Robin,
see the issue.
I'm sorry.
Oh
what
my
else do
God.
you want?
I,
Man is
from what I'm hearing,
500 years
this,
old.
I know. From what I'm hearing, this man gave you a faulty spell and just decided to give it to us on Sasha's wedding day. Why does everybody think that a wedding is just an open invitation for a celebration?
I don't
Why
know.
is that?
Weddings are fun times. I don't
How
know.
did you even know about this party?
How did you get here?
Well,
This
Get
is
in.
underground rooftop garden.
You don't think old Richard Lovejoy knows who to talk to find a good party, please, Robin? I've
We
been
look
around the
over.
block.
We look over it at the boys and they're just like the dorkiest, like George, popping crap.
They go to all the bars with the people who would be here.
That's true.
They
Yeah,
probably just heard it.
that tracks. God.
Richard, do you know who the
I'm-
Roses even are?
Yeah, do know.
Yeah, it's you. You're Sasha. You robbed my mama. It's
No,
we-
that's me. I am Sasha. The thing,
it's really hard to
Listen,
have
you
a
don't have to
conversation
believe
when
it.
y'all keep saying stuff like that.
Oh,
yeah, you know,
Richard,
I need to
did
stop
not
pushing
miss
this
you.
point. I keep trying, and it's a lost cause.
Is there another boy we can talk to?
They're
Yeah,
all
that
right,
can be
they're all
mine
right
straight.
here.
We've got like 6 boys in front of us.
It's let's bring out another boy.
Hey, what's up?
I'd
I'm
like a
Bob.
different
How you
one.
doing?
Hi, Bob.
Hello, Bob.
Hey.
Bob, you were always my favorite.
Listen,
Oh,
I
Bob,
don't know what the
yes.
hell is going on here. I just came here to party. If you want to kick me out, you can kick me out. It's fine.
Bob, you're cool. You
so
can stay.
accommodating.
I feel a little bit charmed by Bob.
God damn
Bob,
it,
I
Bob.
love you.
Bob, do you know this? Do you know this sales
Robin
guy
looks
that he's
over
talking
at
about?
Yeah, it was some
No,
fucking.
not like that.
There's some
I
tabaxi
don't like
guy. I
men,
don't know.
Robin.
Oh, wait, some tabaxi
Not
guy.
even
Yeah,
a
it kind of
little.
looked like that Sasha over there. Yeah.
Wait.
He's
Look
like a
like
little brother.
look like Sasha?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like hairless?
I don't. It's not. No, had hair. I just meant
Okay, okay.
same. Sasha.
You mean
I
he
wasn't
was a
I wasn't
cat.
sure. Like Sasha's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I am kind of
Okay,
weird.
we have about 10 minutes until your brother Ash comes knocking on that door to let us
Oh,
know we
yeah.
have like a 5-minute call until you were supposed to get married. And I'm not getting married for you because
No, and I don't want to
weird.
be in your body having alter self spell. That's just wrong. That doesn't feel
No.
right. That does not sit well.
No.
That's
No.
cursed. That would
Yeah,
curse
it's
our
bad.
marriage, and I will
You're
not
right.
bring that to me. So tell me more. Do you know what this tabaxi looked like? Huh?
Well, I don't know. He kind of had like a real. He had like a little bit of like a scraggly brow, I think I'd call it. He's mostly gray, like a really light gray. It's really dark in the oyster, so it's kind of hard to see
Oh my God.
stuff.
But now I'm
Um,
wondering if this was one of my brothers. Would it
I
have
think
been
it could
them?
have been a
If you-
prank.
Oh, they
I-
would
They
definitely
totally
sell
would've
some
done
shit.
that.
They would absolutely do it.
if
They would still do this with money. It's just fun.
They
They were
thought
just
that they
fucking
were
with
gonna
him.
trick these idiot boys, and then they
Said,
Oh my
We
God.
gotta
need
find
to
your
find
brother.
some
Yeah,
more boys.
we gotta find them.
we
need
gotta
more
get your
boys.
brothers.
More
boys.
We need more boys.
If you if
That's what
you
this lesbian wedding is missing is more boys.
if you think that he's here, I might be able to go see if I can spot him.
Yeah, Bob, why don't you come with us?
All right, I think it's
I don't
time that
know.
we let go of Mogus.
Mooger
Mooger.
Moobus?
Moogers.
Mooger
Moogers.
with the booger.
The boys though, they stay in this room. You are not to leave this room. You understand me? Eat all the cheese you want. I don't give a shit. Just don't leave this room.
Ash, you kind of just pick him up and shake him a little. That usually helps him remember.
Lindale, am I allowed to eat any cheese? I'm kind of unclear on whether I fit in with the boys. Normally people say Richard and the boys. Am I a boy? Am I a boy by proxy? It's kind of hard to say.
Not today.
Richard, eat all of the fucking cheese that you want.
Lindale, you are
And
so
also,
good to me. Thank you
I
very
am
much.
not Lindell. I am not Lindell.
I
am
cannot
I
process-
literally
I-
stole from your family and
I
then quit my
cannot
job.
process what you are
You
saying to
can't
me.
Still like.
We need
All right,
need to
whatever.
grab.
Oh,
need
see,
to
this is
grab
dense.
Richard,
Oh my God.
and he needs to point out who he saw, which
He's-
tabaxis.
Brick with
We'll
legs.
take the one.
So
Yeah.
hoist up Richard.
Yeah,
Uh,
just take him.
so you hoist up Richard and you walk back out into the reception area. You get a bunch of looks from people, but the party is rocking so heavily now before the ceremony. It's
This is
getting
fine.
it's
Yeah,
getting
Marcus.
the pre-game is turning into the game.
Sasha, I'm so sorry, but we have to. We'll get you.
You
to
know what?
that
This is kind of fine. This means that if I say dumb shit in my speech to Mishka and start crying, no one will even know. They will be drunk out of their minds. This is great.
Okay, so so you hoist Richard. I'm just gonna roll a couple of perception checks for Richard and Bob. See if they
Ruh-roh.
this has to happen anyway. So you see Richard go, so you say my salesman is here? That's fun. I'd love to tell him thank you.
fucking pot dealer.
Let's see. Oh, you know what? That might be him right over there. And Sasha, you turn and look, and you see Alec. The
Oh my
your
God.
fast and loose cousin who doesn't know how to keep himself out of trouble.
And to think I was about to blame my brothers.
You see him like
We all thought.
like reclined on a chair, feet crossed up on one of the tables, with like a little skewer of shrimp in his hands, just like.
I'm going to kill
Wow.
him. I'm going to kill him. I
We're
know
not
Mishka said no
here
stabbing, but it's
after
someday
Ash.
I'm
I
going
mean,
to
you do
kill
have
him.
my dagger. Just
Oh,
After
you're
the
right.
wedding.
Oh, okay.
After the wedding.
You're right. You know what,
What
Lindell.
the hell?
Stab him after.
Lindell,
How long
you're
we
right.
gonna still
You're
like
right.
Robin after this?
Lindell is the little good angel on my shoulder, and I will listen for now.
Thank you.
We
Listen.
turn and look to the other side,
It
and
may change when
your
I talk
brothers
to
are
Alec.
like conga lining.
Hey!
How could we think it was them? How could we think it
Robin
was
gives
them?
him a thumbs up.
Yeah!
So who is this Alec person?
That's my
Is it-
shit cousin. He's fast and loose, gets caught almost every time he does anything. He's a pain in the ass. He's the reason all of these minotaurs are here, which bless them. They are great. They do their own business. Sometimes we have riffraff between our family and theirs. But anyways, I owed them because he got caught and they got him out of here. And now for some reason, he's back here again. I guess you invite one Rose, you invite them all. So now he is here. But
Do I
anyways.
still have Richard?
That's up to you, I guess.
We've used him, right? Like we know who the guy is. I'm gonna push him back into the waiting room area.
All right, Lindale, thank you. Sorry.
And then really quick, I'm gonna look at Bob and I'm gonna be like, hey,
What's
just
up?
letting you know, that's my body over there, the hot fire genasi. Once we get this whole body swap thing figured out, come meet me.
You
Use
are.
Lindell for this.
You should not pass up on that.
Could
This is
you-
rare opportunity.
Could you roll a persuasion check?
Yeah, can I use inspiration?
Absolutely, I did give you inspiration earlier. Yeah.
Oh, it's such a good use.
This
The,
body's taken, but that one over there,
As
actually,
free.
Does a 17
single and
work?
interested.
Does a 17 work?
He goes, all right, let me see if I'm getting you straight. You want me to go talk to her after the wedding?
Yeah.
I can absolutely do that.
Yes,
Fantastic.
you can.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
I wink at him and then I close the door and and then I open it back up and I go, don't any of you leave. I swear to God. And then I close
Okay,
it again.
Lindale.
Amazing.
Oh my God. Okay. So you all convene on the table where Alec is sitting. That, by the way, for record keeping purposes, Alec is spelled with a K. Whoops, hit the table. Okay. So you convene around the table with Alec. He says, "Oh, hello, Sasha and friends. You all are."
Oh, no,
it's
don't
nice
look
to-
over there. You need to look over here if you want to talk to Sasha.
Is that Robin Lovejoy? How you doing?
Oh, yeah, I'm in Robin's body. You want to know why I am in Robin's body? It is because you sold some sort of shit elixir to that rascal over there. Fuck, what's his name? I just forgot. Starts with R. Oh my God. Another Richard, thank you. You sold some shit elixir to Richard in it's the oyster place. Oh my God. Like, but now we have switched bodies. He thought it would be fun to do that at the wedding, and we have switched bodies. Do you know the cure? This is least you can do for me. I have already cashed in favor to get the Minotaurs here.
Shit. All right. So you are.
I'm Sasha.
You're Sasha.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. In Robin's body.
In Robin's body, I can see how
It's kind of fun. It's very nice.
that.
Thank you.
Boy, that. Well, that.
But not on my wedding. This is
that's
bad timing.
I mean, it's a little funny, right? I mean.
It is not funny.
Look
is
how
a
much
little
I
bit
am
funny.
laughing right now.
I'm-
Ha 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 ha. So
I mean,
funny.
all right, look, you gotta laugh about some things, right? So it's kind of none of you are laughing. Okay.
No,
All right.
no, this is bad.
I just feel like a little lightheartedness might help in the situation. You know, sometimes you get a spell or you get a potion, and sometimes it's all about how you use it that is able to help with it. Maybe if you try to have a good time at the wedding, I don't know. We're all having fun. What difference does it make? You walk up the aisle.
What?
Walk down the aisle?
All the bodies are here. What does it matter?
Yeah, we'll have Robin walk down the aisle. You're so smart.
Sasha,
You're
don't you
so
have a
big
spell
genius.
where you can change what you look like
Oh,
anyway?
I sure do. Do you want to curse my marriage? I kissed my wife in wrong body. How dare you?
You'd be in your own body. I don't understand what the problem is.
What do you mean? No, not with spell. It
Just-
simply changes
Just because you
appearance.
take a little winding path to get there, still Sasha body and marrying
I would
Mishka.
never do that
And,
to Mishka.
and what about us?
Yeah.
We were in the wrong bodies too.
Ah, look, all right.
Lindell has a lovely body, but I would love
Look,
my own back.
Thank
It-
you, Edward. very hot on it.
If you want me to listen, I don't think if I need to figure out specifically how I was trying to prank a Lovejoy. You can understand that, right? You all
Oh,
love
you
to.
pranked a Lovejoy.
Oh, unfortunately, you did. See, that's funny. That's worth
My
laughing at.
deepest apologies, Robin. I was trying to prank that Lovejoy.
Understandable.
Not
You'd
hard.
think he
don't-
would have just drinking it immediately.
You'd think he'd
You
want
say
to
you
do
sold
that.
him a spell? Was that you?
Oh, I mean, I just took his platinum and gave him a fucking potion and made up some story.
Honestly,
Alright.
brilliant.
Um,
That's
Wanted to make sure there
genius.
wasn't a
Holy
I
shit.
mean, it was great, but
yeah.
I
Thank
would
you.
do it
But now
too,
he
I
won't
guess.
shut up
Right.
about it.
So,
you really sold him.
I kind of get a grab bag of like potions and items and stuff that I can do that I can have fun with. I don't meet with my seller for like another few days. So to get sort of the specifics on how to undo the spell, that might be on a longer timetable.
You should expedite that process, my man.
At that very moment, you see Marcus approaches you. He says, "Hi, I knocked on the door. It's full of strangers. But the ceremony's
boys.
supposed to start like now. So should we tell everyone it's postponed? Should we just kind of quietly get by a couple minutes? You seem ready. You're out walking. Is everything okay, Sasha? Is there something I need to go handle?"
Robin is in a full panic. I just look at
Marcus,
Sasha.
Marcus, we have problem. Yeah.
Do it.
Uh-huh. Problem. Big time.
What is
Like,
It's just
yeah.
Robin doing an accent.
I know Robin can do this. Like, she is good at accents, but I am Sasha. And I am
What?
stuck in... Yes. Apparently, Richard snuck in here. He had some shit potion, and that was set out for us to drink. So we were like, oh, yay, gold bubbly drink. And now here we are. I am
Are
Robin.
there any wizards here?
Lindell is Ash.
Are there any? Oh, that's a good question.
Are there any wizards here?
I
could
might do
you,
magic that can.
I
uh,
grab.
Sasha,
Please.
Robin, real quick, could you roll persuasion?
Ooh.
Ash's brother, right, Marcus?
Yeah.
Why am I so
I'm
bad
just
at
being
reading?
quiet.
15.
15. You see Marcus goes, I'm not sure exactly what's happened. But I'm so sorry if I let a drink into your room that wasn't supposed to be there. That is
I don't think it's your
fully
fault.
my
Not at all.
responsibility.
This is just
Um,
pure chaos. Do you know if there's any
um,
way that we can buy some more time? Like rearrange the schedule? Maybe roll out the reception, maybe have dinner before wedding? I don't know.
I interrupt her and turn and kind of grab Sasha's shoulder, and I'm like, "Do we need to tell Mishka?
You know,
We can't change the schedule." without-"
I hate to
having a
stress her,
reason.
but I do not want to be dishonest. I think she should know. Just in case. I
And-
know she's going to be upset. Oh, she's been planning so hard. She's been planning for weeks. Oh.
I know. I
Try
don't.
for
I
a
don't.
few more
I don't have.
minutes
we could
before
try.
Well, let's try. Maybe, do you think we can switch around dinner and have dinner and then wedding?
I
the
mean,
dinner you don't go to.
that's
I know it's not what
that's
people are
not,
expecting.
That was
we-
much better.
time?
We're not gonna have dinner ready for
on a
like
full stomach.
another hour.
Oh,
And we can't
Oh
have
my
a
God,
dinner that
okay.
one of the brides doesn't go to.
yeah. That's true. You're
Marcus,
right.
can
We
you
can't just not be
buy
there.
us 10 minutes.
10 more minutes, maybe.
Absolutely 10 minutes.
Okay, we can
We're
do
gonna
that.
hunt down a wizard, I think.
I was
Um,
getting extra crazy with dinner.
Yeah.
10 minutes. Let's do that.
Full schedule. We'll
Um,
just nudge it.
Gotta be a wizard here.
Let's
Uh,
nudge. Let's nudge.
You
Surely.
at this moment, after Marcus goes off, you see Alec is like still reclined, feet still up, and he's just kind of wiggling a sending stone.
I
Oh.
I grab his feet and I flip him.
Could you roll strength for me? I'll contest it.
No, not strength.
Oh,
Strong,
that-
Sasha. Sasha strong?
19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. 19. I rolled the same exact thing and it was not good.
Sasha, not strong.
Does it beat a 5?
No.
Nice. You try to flip him, and he kind of like moves his feet out of the way and sort of lands back down. And he goes, "Oh, all right, you are something." So I spoke to my guy.
Thank you.
Asked him about the little potion he gave you. He gave me, gave Richard, gave you, whatever. Crazy
Whole
how
chain
life
of
works
events.
out, by the way. This is
Ridiculous.
what are the odds? So he told me that it is it's a very sort of old type of potion. Ordinarily, drinking it is generally supposed to allow you to freely switch between bodies. But it's been sitting around in an old basement for a while, so it's some of the effects might have soured a little bit. His best recommendation is to just try to embody the person who you are inside as best as you possibly can, and then that might help trigger the potion to work as it's fully intended, and you can be able to swap back and forth.
Guys, let's have a heist.
You just want me to start running around yelling or what? 'Cause-
Ash just crosses her arms.
yeah, you post up somewhere. There you go.
Struggling not to say anything.
So like we don't know any duration. It's just
It's-
embody yourself.
My guide, no, not yourself. You would be embodying Robin,
Oh,
since you look like Robin.
oh, Robin.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I am Mishka.
You are
No,
not Mishka.
that's
What? You're not
I mean,
my,
I love
you're not
you.
my
I
wife
love-
to be.
I mean, I love Mishka. I love
so.
Mishka.
So
You're doing great.
theoretically, if you're able to do that for a bit, then the potion should be able to get its motor running. And from that point, good news, free swapsies. For I think. He didn't really say. It should last for a while, though, if that's something
my
you're
God.
interested in.
Just swap each other's bodies forever.
If you want.
Oh no.
Could be interesting on like heists, I guess,
That's
if it lasts
true.
weeks. But
So
me and
knows?
Robin.
I really meant to fuck over Richard with this.
Yeah, I know. You're still not off the hook.
I
but I appreciate
understand,
you.
I understand.
We all mean to fuck over Richard. Sometimes
Yeah.
it just hits the wrong.
Doesn't
Ain't that just the
well.
way?
He's
Yeah,
so
just the way.
annoying.
Doesn't
So
even.
gullible.
At that point, Madison, you are like tackled from behind by Victor, who's ready to get fucking married.
I was just so sad. She was so ready for that experience.
Oh, I can see it in your eyes.
I was like,
Victor!
Sasha!
So good to see
How are you
you.
on your big day?
Absolutely fantastic.
Oh my god. Oh, it is. Oh, I don't know who invited the Torons. Best idea ever. Those guys know how to fucking party.
something good came of that.
I'm just like trying to think of what the hell Sasha would do in this moment. I'm like,
You're just frozen.
I'm literally just like,
It's okay,
Yeah.
Sasha. Marriage nerves, I understand. I don't want to give you anything else to worry about. I can't wait to see you walk down the little aisle, say your little I love yous. Oh, so exciting. Okay, I'm gonna go
Thank you,
continuing slamming back, drink
Wait,
after
wait,
drink
wait.
after drink after hold on, after drink after drink after drink after drink. Okay, now what's up?
you know what, Victor?
Yes.
I'm gonna join you on one of those drinks. Let's do it.
That's pretty good news.
What
I
is our-
actually
what is
brought-
our family
I,
drink?
I brought them already. I was hoping you would say that.
What is our
I'm gonna-
family like?
What do we
I'm
drink
gonna
in this
lean
family?
into I'm gonna lean into Sasha and I'm gonna be like, Robin, just be careful, okay? And then I'm gonna stand 3 feet behind Robin's body and cross my arms.
Thanks, Lindale.
I'm gonna go find Ember.
I'm just downing shots of
You
like
guys have fun.
Lindell, when you go to find Ember,
I have to start flirting with men. I won't do it.
Marcus,
go find Bob.
Yeah, go find Bob.
Marcus pokes his head in.
Don't you dare
he
go
goes-
find Bob until.
He goes, I'm not sure if you're Ash or whatever. Are we good?
No.
We're about to call everyone into the ceremony area. Is that okay? Should I ask Sasha or whoever?
Sasha.
Oh man, this is such a.
No, it's bad. What? Oh, you
Ash,
can't get the
be
other
Ash.
cast to do it. Oh, you want me to be Ash about it right now? I don't know what Ash would do for this. I was gonna go try and shoot fire with the big fireman, and maybe that would do it.
It might.
It might. Fuck. What does Ash do? Shit. It's been a year.
I'm thinking. I
Marcus.
think. Yeah.
Marcus.
Yep.
What would Ash do right now if we had to buy a little bit of time?
more time. Those Taurons are
Like a
starting
couple
to get.
minutes, Marcus. What would Ash
It was
do?
5 minutes, then it was 10 minutes. I guess Ash
Marcus.
would argue with me like you're
Excellent.
doing right now.
I'm arguing.
This is great. This is good.
Mhm.
My brain is just like light of fire.
I know.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
can't-
run. I'm gonna run over because I can see that
I'm arguing.
that you're struggling, and I think that's something that Lindell would do.
Loves being helpful.
I think that maybe I lean over and I whisper in
Mhm.
your ear. I think
Mhm.
maybe some sort of like opening ceremonies or some maybe fake an opening ceremony to this wedding with some like
Yeah.
fire or something like that.
What is an opening ceremony to a wedding?
I don't know, just shoot fire from your hands and act like it's really cool, and everyone's already really drunk, so they're gonna think it's cool.
You want me to, in the middle of one of my good friends' weddings, make a big scene about
Please-
it with
please
me in the
do.
middle?
That's great.
Yeah.
That's what you
Yes.
want me to do right now.
Yeah,
I think that
shit
is
has hit the
that's
fan already.
That's what I would do. That's what I
Oh,
would
Ash, I'm gonna explode. All right.
do. You better explode. You
All
better
right.
make this a performance of a lifetime.
Oh, so good at that. Love being looked at in public. All right. I'm gonna stand up on a table.
All right.
Just-
Can I give Lindell a help action?
Yes. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Hell
Use your
yeah.
presence by your side. Yeah.
Yeah, I very carefully get up onto a table because my proportions are so wrong. Like I keep stepping and it's wrong, and I like slam my knee into a table and I'm like fuck, and then I eventually get on top, and I take a deep breath, and I do little finger guns at my own body, who just gave me the help action. And then I scream at the top of my lungs and enter a rage.
Yes.
Yes.
In
Ash
no
just
words.
trying to look like she's not excited. She's like,
It's not sound. It's not words, it's just sound. And I have the produce flame cantrip. So I'll be just shooting just streaks of fire up into the air.
No
just
one knows
yelling,
what you're doing,
shrieking.
but they
Me neither.
they kind of love it. This is one of those no rolls necessary moments. Actually, I know you gave the help action, but come on.
Amazing.
People are having a good time. But Madison, could you roll me a perception check?
20. Nat 20.
Great.
Whoa!
You see out of the corner of your eye, off in the corner, hidden away, Mishka, full wedding dress, looks distraught.
Oh no.
Oh
The
no.
last thing I wanted.
I
Last thing
immediately
I
drop-
wanted.
I said,
and-
I'm
and-
never
and-
coming back.
I immediately drop everything and I run over.
Okay.
I didn't even think about the
she goes-
fact that I'm Sasha.
Sasha, what the hell is going on? Travelers Provisions people keep telling me saying ceremony's delayed. Do you want to get married or not?
Oh God. Yes. Of course.
Can we start the ceremony then? I want to marry you, Sasha. Grabs you by the hands, looks at you. I love you. I'm ready to do this, okay?
Robin takes a breath. And she's like, all right, I gotta do this for Sasha. I don't know what she wants me to do. I don't know if she wants me to tell her or not, but I need to make Mishka feel good. And I look her in the eyes and say, Mishka, you won't understand it quite yet. But I will tell you later and we will have a big laugh. But I love you so much. And I absolutely want to get married.
A huge smile of relief breaks over Mishka's face. And Robin, you feel just a little twinge of your old self coming back. But then you go back and you think that if you just keep up the act, you just might be able to switch back in time.
Oh my God.
So Misha says, okay, so can I tell them that we're starting the ceremony?
Give me 5 more minutes.
Sasha.
You know my friends. You know they are crazy. You know crazy things happen.
Sasha, please.
I love you so much. Give me 5 more minutes. It's okay. And I try to like smile and be very calm about it and be like, you know that it's fine.
As you're asking her for 5 more minutes, you feel that part of you get farther and farther away.
Shit! You're gonna make me do this wedding? You son of a bitch. Alrighty. Give me 1 minute. I will be right back.
I will do 1 minute. Okay, thank you, Sasha.
Okay.
I feel like I'm just watching the fire come out of Wendell's hands. I'm like, yeah.
I go over and I go grab Sasha.
Oh, hey.
Sasha, I don't want to make you uncomfortable. But the one time I felt like I was getting back to myself is when I was talking to Mishka. Because that's you. That's all you.
Oh, yeah. That is probably the strongest thing you can do. That is the essence of Sasha.
I think we have to start this wedding.
Okay, we have to tell Mishka, though. There's no way I'm letting her go up on stage not knowing.
Okay, that's why I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
I told her that we're always crazy, something's happening.
That's fair. I appreciate the discretion, just in case, you know.
All right, well, I feel so bad.
But,
I literally lied about you proposing to me like a year ago, and now I am in your body.
That was so funny. It could not have been any better.
Mishka crazy. And oh God, she's so patient.
Let's go and loop Mishka in. She's had enough of this bullshit.
Okay. I walk Sasha Robin over to Mishka.
Hi Robin. What's going on?
Mishka, we have some news to break. That is the reason the wedding has been delayed so much.
What the hell is going on?
Okay, so long story short, we swapped bodies because of stupid drink that Richard snuck in. But yeah. But we've gotten down. We would laugh
about it.
It's crazy story, right? Like this is going to be the funniest wedding story ever. Like we can tell all of our friends, all of our family. Maybe
you just told me that you loved me.
I do.
Well, she does love you.
Oh, that's nice. Am I
taking it back?
Or do we postpone the wedding until we can sort this out?
Here's the thing. Apparently, in order to cancel out the effects of the spell and revert back to our original form, we have to embody the person we are right now. So I have to be the most Robin I can be. Robin has to be the most Sasha. And the only time, like, what happened again, Robin?
I just want to be clear. Is this the most fucked up way of telling me you don't actually want to get married that's ever
What the fuck?
happened.
No! Mishka, no! No!
I start yelling at them. Mishka, no!
Okay. So I
I would never do that to you. I'm telling you now
I
so
would
that you
never do that.
understand
Okay,
the
okay.
situation.
I don't
You don't
want,
understand the situation.
I don't want to accidentally marry Robin. So if we just like, I'm okay with like keeping up the appearances to like maybe fix whatever potion y'all are under. But if it comes down to the I do part of it, and you haven't, we can't.
Okay, Mishka, there is one thing I
that's-
could do. It's not going to fix the spell, though. I could do alter self, but I don't think that's going to solve this problem that we're in. Plus, I would still be in Robin's body, and I do not want to curse our marriage.
I think we gotta trust that the most Sasha can be is when she's with Mishka. I think if we go through with this, it will not be me at the end.
Let's hope.
I hope to.
All right.
I'll
Oh my
just
god.
cough.
Mishka,
if
I'm
it's
so
still
sorry.
me.
I wanted today to be perfect, but at least there are no stabbings so far, right? Like, you know what?
As far as I
This
know,
is
I've
silly.
been doing. How does my makeup look, by the way? Does it look good?
You look beautiful.
Mishka, your makeup
Thank
looks
you.
so good.
Thank
It
you. You
is
look amazing.
flawless.
Thank
Oh
you.
So
my
beautiful.
god.
Thank you.
I am always impressed.
Thank
You bring your artistic skills to everything you do.
Thank you.
It's crazy.
Oh.
It's crazy.
Oh, keep them coming. Oh, thank you.
Robin just repeating.
She's embodying Sasha.
I'm trying to be Sasha.
Wait, no, yeah, I should like Mishka. I want to praise you so much right now, but
Yes.
Robin, what if you try it? What if you keep?
Robin would praise her too.
This
But
is
you
true.
just do
You
it,
know
in,
what, you're
do
right.
it in my accent. You look so beautiful. You bring every artistic.
You look so beautiful.
Look at my no wait. I can do it sometimes.
You just look so good, Mishka. It is just really incredible seeing you out here today. Like, I am always amazed by your makeup.
There we go.
Can I marry one or both of you or whatever now?
Oh my
No,
god,
hell yeah.
Mishka.
I don't know what's going on, but I just hope I'm marrying
Do it.
Sasha by the end of it.
I hope so too.
You give me just real big coughing fit if it doesn't work out, okay?
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Okay.
We look
So what
over
is
and
Lindell
there's
doing
still
right now?
fire.
Yeah.
Screaming on a table.
Ah!
I burned 2 more rages on this because I'm too. Like the second I stop raging, I want to die.
I think I would say at this point with how much effort both of you have been putting into this, you start to feel the effects of your potion shift, and if you choose to, you can enter your own bodies again.
I would love to do that, please.
Okay.
Wow.
So Lindell and Ash are back.
Ash, get down. Ash, get off the table. Ash, get off the table. Ash, please get off the table. Ash, please.
Ash, I take a big bow. I say, "Thank you. Welcome to the wedding." And I jump off of the table.
my God.
And then Marcus calls out, and with that, let's all move to where the ceremony will be taking place.
Sasha as Robin is just sweating profusely. I was like, what if it doesn't work?
Julia Chamberlain as a person, if you don't do that at my wedding, I'll be disappointed.
I'll do it. I swear to God, I'll do it.
You except for so first all of the guests enter the ceremony area. You see you've got families, parents sitting up in the front, Victor's right there, prime seat, and then towards the back, sort of the more extended members of the crime family, Mishka's tattooist friends, friends from the armory, a few Hetibids actually made it to the wedding. The Hetibids, there's always like one that's kind of working in Sasha's shop. Sometimes you kind of get the sense that they use it as a bit of a stepping stone to move on to having more to train there to like, you know, work more with the Hetibids, but they do such good work that you don't mind that they're not career focused under you. And of course, all the Taurons are there. Everyone is drunk as fuck. Everyone is rowdy. Everyone is loud. And you
Perfect.
see the broad-shouldered Boris standing in the officiant spot.
Aw.
Poofy gray fur, a very like strong jaw and brow, and a very like almost like Lindell as a house cat, kind of like a very strong, calming presence, just kind of watching over everything. He's also very drunk, but he holds it together great. And then the band switches to a much more romantic track. You see that the fake sun in the sky panels is setting, casting these brilliant orange, pink, and purple rays of light bouncing off the water, filling the underground rooftop with this ethereal, multicolored, hazy glow. Everything just sort of seems to have this glow to it now. The lights that are in the air start like moving along with the music. And this is a scene that is like so beautiful that even the drunkest and rowdiest of the people here sitting just kind of quiet down just to like sort of ooh and ah at the scene that surrounds them. And then we have our esteemed guests and close friends that walk down the aisle together. You have Ash that is walking down with Ember. He goes, yeah, this is great, good fun. Good shit. You are Ash, right?
Yes, I am back in my own body now.
That's great fucking news. I don't know how good Lindell would be in the business, gotta say.
No, I was about 10 seconds away from proposing to Robin to get myself in my own body again.
Oh. You and Robin would be good together. You think you can steal her away? Or
No. I mean, I would have been in Lindell's body. I would have been acting like Lindell.
Oh, I see. But still, apart from that,
This
you
is
don't
too
think that
confusing.
we've
We gotta
reached the
stop
end of the
talking
aisle. Let's
about
sit down.
I gotta stop talking.
Screaming as a conversation.
Yelling
A
down the aisle.
loud
You think you can
conversation as we
steal
walk
her
down the aisle.
girlfriend? Do
I
you
was
think
just
her
wondering.
girlfriend
You think you
is
can
your
steal her?
girlfriend?
I was just wondering. You see
Screaming.
a couple of the smallest little rose tykes tossing flower petals, kind of scampering down the aisle, getting the zoomies, rushing down. You see Coco that has crawled out of the back of
Coco.
Sasha's suit.
I'm
With
so proud.
with a couple little rings on the top of his head.
He's got a bow tie on.
Of course.
Ooh.
Yes.
Robin and Lindell would walk together, but this would be Sasha and Lindell at the moment.
I
Normal.
before they
Good.
start walking down.
Yes.
Yeah, this
I
is normal.
I noticed.
This is
I
fine.
noticed that Lindell is standing more straight than he was before. When she
Doesn't
was
have a
like,
wild look in his eyes.
So I realize that is actually Lindell, and I grab her and pull her over, and I'm like sweating. I'm like, I ruined this.
No,
I
no, you did
I'm
not.
still
Richard
I'm still
ruined this.
Robin.
Richard ruined this. You're fine.
Yeah, this was Richard's fault.
What do you need to do? What do we need to do?
I have to
We'll
go.
do
I have to go down the aisle.
You gotta say the vows.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
Sasha. I turn to Sasha. I'm like, I'm so sorry. This was your day.
This isn't your fault. Hey, well, this is just another crazy day for us.
But
huh?
this is my family.
Just
This is my
happened.
family's fault.
Okay,
It's
but
always-
Richard
it's
is
always
definitely
my
a
fucking
special
family's
case.
fault.
Lovejoy's
Wow.
always like, listen, we stole so much money from Lovejoy's. Like, this is nothing. We are going to be fine after this day. Like, yes, I do wish the wedding could have gone perfectly, but you know what?
After this,
You go up there,
it
like
will.
it'll be fine. Everything's going to work out.
Why am I even letting you make me feel better? It's your wedding day. God damn. You guys are
Robin, you
calming
can't
people.
cry.
Look, we already have proof that it can work. Like Ash and
Yes.
Lindell, they figured it out. Look,
I just had to yell on a table and have the worst 3 minutes of my life, and now everything's fine.
You were amazing.
Thank
You
you.
did great.
I think
Yeah.
you really let.
You're a
I think you like
star.
let out a lot of energy that you have.
I
pent up.
hated every second of it.
yeah, but it was
I can tell
I
that you
loved every
liked
second.
Oh, I wanted to
this-
climb back inside myself.
The ceremony is currently happening.
I know.
It
We're like
is.
just
Okay.
taking a long pause.
I
now.
I know. All right.
Robin,
yeah. Okay.
you
Okay.
can do this.
I
just gotta-
give them both a
got it.
hug.
You
I love
got
you
this.
guys.
I love
We
you
will
too.
be
You
Pat her
too.
on the back.
rooting for you from where am I supposed to stand?
Oh my God.
Sasha. Sasha, go walk with the confidence of a Robin Lovejoy.
Okay. You're right.
Worse
She,
when
like,
you do the
struts
voice.
up.
Nothing.
Do I sound like that?
No.
No.
So Sasha and Lindell walk down the aisle together. You have Ivan and Kalina, Sasha's parents, and then Erlock and Olivia, Mishka's parents. And then finally, walking down the aisle together, Mishka reaches out an arm to you, Robin, and goes, "All right, want to see if this works? Yeah."
I turn to her with a huge smile. It's
I give her a
gonna work.
big thumbs up too, and
Yeah.
a wink.
All right.
This is going to work.
All right. You are Sasha.
I am Sasha.
You are Sasha.
I'm Sasha Rose.
Takes your arm, and everyone stands as you walk down the aisle together towards Boris. After everyone's seated, Boris smiles down upon the two of you and speaks. He goes, "Dear friends, we meet here for the joyful purpose of joining in marriage, Sasha and Mishka. Though a million lifetimes may have passed without these two souls meeting, in this life they did, and we all have thanks to give for that. I see it for myself every day that the love Sasha and Mishka have for each other is so great, and the bond they share so strong that their love spills over and spreads to their friends and their family. As we gather today to celebrate this bond, Sasha and Mishka are taking an important step as a couple. The love, loyalty, respect, trust, and understanding have led them here on this altar. But this is just the beginning of their days as a married couple. May they approach the vows they deliver before you today thoughtfully, seriously, and with a deep realization of the obligations and responsibilities that come with marriage."
Sasha's just crying in Robin's
know.
body.
Robin's crying in Sasha's body. Woof.
Are both
Did
embodying
you
each other.
have vows that was in like Sasha's suit or something?
Maybe. I don't know. I feel like Sasha wrote something down and then she lost track of it. So then she was just gonna spitball it.
Mishka leans into you, Robin, and goes, I had something prepared. I can like do it real shitty if you don't want me to like upstage you. But I just know that you're not, it's so, but don't you have
No,
to?
I think I'm like I think you need to do it
Okay.
like you're talking to Sasha.
Okay, I'll try. Okay.
Maybe just like peripheral look at Robin. You do it.
And like lean out from the side.
This is Sasha. I mean, it's easy. You look like Sasha, so it's fine. Okay.
That's true. That's
Okay.
true.
Weirder to look back at.
Yeah.
Literally.
I know, right?
People
I'm
might
just
ask
getting a
questions.
better look at my wife
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. You
Um,
get to see your whole wedding through
I
other
know.
eyes.
It's so weird.
She goes, Sasha. Oh, fully prepared. She like pulls out a whole scroll. She's like fully written
Of
it out ahead of
course.
time. I've written and destroyed this about 20 times now because I just don't think I've developed the language skills necessary to tell you exactly what you mean to me. From the moment I met you, I was captivated by your everything. The way your eyes light up when a new idea strikes you, the passion you have for your craft, the intensity and drive with which you approach every day. You are a marvel and a wonder. In the time we've been together, you've shown me every side of you and the care you put into our relationship. Your passion, brilliance, and thoughtfulness emanates through everything you do, and I will spend every day until my last returning the love and support you give me. I promise to you that I will make your life as easy and filled with love as the life of a rose can be. I'll talk you through your new ideas, help you test your prototypes, and never stop spreading word around town about how shoddy all the other armorers in the city are. I'll help you on your new adventures in whatever way I can. And if I can't, I'll listen to every last detail when you return and find a new part of you to etch your tales on your own personal canvas of history. I want so badly to know what our life will look like in 5, 10, 20 years, but not so badly that I would skip there now. I'm sure that it'll be great, but now is great too. Every moment with you is a lifetime's worth of joy, and I'll savor each one for all it's worth. She glances over and looks at you, Sasha, in the crowd real quickly. I love you.
I'm Mishka. How is she so perfect?
People are like,
Sasha
what is
also-
Robin doing?
Robin's
also
having like a
so-
crisis.
Patting your hand.
I'm also
It's okay. It's okay.
I am also sobbing, and I reach up and I like wipe a tear from Mishka's cheek and kind of like hold her face. I love you too, Mishka. Oh my god.
I asked
I'm
if you wanted me to.
That was beautiful. I don't know how I could ever come up with anything better than that. Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. I had nothing prepared. I was gonna wing
Improv
it.
wedding vows. Improv wedding vows.
You son of a bitch. I I am amazed that someone like you cares so much about someone like me. I know that this heart in here loves you so much. This heart beats for you, and the blood that flows through my veins is for you. These eyes look at you with so much love. This smile every day is for you. Every tattoo on my body comes from you and the stories that we tell each other. And I can't wait to find more room, like you said, to tell some more. these tears, this heart, this smile, these eyes, they're all for you. This body, this love is for you. And I love you so much. And I can't wait for you and I to continue together.
Mishka smiles, gives you a little wink, goes, "Good job." And as the attention turns back to Boris, you feel your own body start to come back to you, and if you two would choose to inhabit your own bodies again.
Please, I'm already there. I am already there.
Robin got literally grabbed and thrown into her body.
Boom! You all are back. Mishka like sees the shift in your eyes, Sasha, and knows immediately. You see there was tension in her shoulders that immediately releases.
Wait, Boris, before you continue.
Yes.
I have one last thing.
Please.
Mishka, as you know, at my core, I am a thief. As you all know, I am a thief.
Hey.
But the greatest thing I have ever stolen, and I mean ever, was your heart.
Ooh.
Woo! You hear like big cheers from the crowd. Woo! Like
Love
I
stealing.
throw a flame into the air.
crowd starting to get riled up again. Boris goes, "Please, please, please. Almost everyone."
Sasha's just crying, tears pouring. She's so happy that worked. She's so proud of Robin for giving vows for her.
Sasha, do you take Mishka to be your spouse, both inside and outside of the law?
Yes, I do. I absolutely do.
And Mishka, do you take Sasha to be your spouse, both inside and outside of the law? Mishka goes, "Yes, I do." Then, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the city of Glycaria, I hereby announce you to be united in marriage. And then Victor goes, "Kiss!"
All I can picture is Mishka just sweeping Sasha off her feet and them just passionately kissing.
Woo! Crowd goes wild, and we move right into the reception part 2, since there kind of already was one. The party is bumping. People are having a good time. Wrangler's asking a lot of questions about why there was so much talk about crime in that ceremony. And if there are like, this would be the time when toasts would happen. So if anyone here has a toast that they've written, or they just want to fucking wing it, now would be a time where you can do that.
Ash stands up.
Good.
She's already on her feet.
There
She
she
gets
is.
up on the table. And she's gonna make it short and sweet. Sasha and Mishka, I am so very happy for you two. I can only dream of acquiring a love like yours someday. And I wish all the best. And as a wedding gift from me, I am going to gift you the catering services from my family. And I make eye contact with my stepdad.
Yeah.
And
Hey.
and I raise my glass. Cheers to you guys.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Wow.
I did not get permission from my parents to do that.
Don't need it.
That was so nice. Thank you. She's like, I still want to pay them.
Do not pay them.
Oh, okay. Oh.
It's on
okay,
me.
Okay. All right.
I like nudge Lindell like, you want to give a toast?
Want me to make a speech?
Make a speech.
Linda.
Linda.
I'm still on the table.
I had to do that tonight. It's your turn now.
Yeah, fair's fair. I stand up and I pick Ash up off the table and set her back in her chair. And then I stand on the table, right where Ash was.
Nice. Robin's already so pleased.
She likes to be tall. Sasha Rose, there is no one alive who deserves an ending like this the way you do. And I know you and Mishka are going to live a good, long, exciting life. And I can't wait to hear all about it. And that is my entire toast. And I go sit back down.
That was great.
Is that me?
Amazing.
As that's,
Sweet.
I don't, yeah. Yeah?
Got one.
Robin's like, fuck it. And she gets up too. She's like, all right, well, now I gotta
With you up
stand
there.
up.
Now I'm just imagining everyone's standing on the table.
All
Sasha's
three of
living
us are
for it.
standing on the table.
Mishka, do you see this?
They're crazy.
I don't know why we keep doing this, but I like it up here. Well, I'll keep it short and sweet. Apparently, I can't go back to Southern.
Get up there mimicking one of the brides. Like you're mocking her.
Oh my gosh. Okay, all right. Here's my voice. There it is.
There you go.
We got to get back to
It's
that.
hard.
It's very
Yeah.
difficult. You succeeded in teaching us a lesson.
A lesson.
We love you both so much. And if you ever want to come out and get some sticky fingers once again, I think all of us, Ash included, would be more than happy to do it once again. If Mishka is okay with that.
Sasha glances over at Mishka. She gives her a little smooch on the cheek.
That sounds
All right.
great.
Now I think we should go ahead and enjoy the rest of our nights now. And she cheers once again and downs the rest. And then jumps on Lindell's back. Woo!
All right.
You go to enjoy the rest of your night. Is there anything that you all are planning to do with the rest of your time here at the wedding? You did your toast, there's dancing, there's food. It's just a good happy time. No plans, no schemes.
I'm gonna release the boys from the room.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You release the boys from the room. As Bob is on his way, who goes, did I talk to you before?
Oh yeah, I'm in my body now. Yeah.
Cool.
Do you want to dance?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I grab his hand and I pull him to the dance
Great.
floor.
Woo!
I
I spend the rest of the night just trying to get Lindell to dance.
I was gonna say I would like one quiet slow dance with Robin, and other than that,
Oh.
resistant.
I'm like, come on. All the high exciting numbers. You're just like,
I love what you're doing. I love what you're doing out there. Woo!
And real quick before we wrap it up, I'm just curious. You're gonna rob Bob, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that's what I
But I
thought.
still like him.
Great.
Maybe I'll rob him again sometime.
He's still cute.
Hell yeah. And I think that is going.
I think
one more thing from Sam.
One last thing.
Yeah.
I think as the party continues on and Sasha and Mishka are no longer in the spotlight,
Yeah.
Sasha pulls her over to like a private corner in the garden and just tells her what her vows would be. And it's all the
Aw.
little moments that they've shared that she remembers where she just started to fall in love with Mishka.
Misha goes, if it wasn't so, I mean, do you want to get married like every year? This is great.
Honestly, that would slap.
We've
like
got
that,
the money
hopefully
for
we can
it.
let's just do it. People renew their vows all the time.
Yeah,
Let's
just,
do it.
just like a
It's an
yearly
excuse to
refresher.
throw a party where like
Yeah.
our friends come together.
that sounds like it'd be
I
a
love
good
Mishka.
time.
You have the best ideas.
I learned from the best.
You're just so amazing. Oh my, come here.
Oh. And that will do it for Sasha and Mishka's wedding. Woo!
They got married.
They got
They
married.
did it.
We're married.
We love a lesbian
That was
cat
so
wedding.
chaotic. It was beautiful.
That
It was so
was
good.
everything I wanted it to be.
That was
That,
wonderful.
that,
Thank you, Gus.
thank
for giving
you
us the
all.
chaos we deserve.
Thank you for playing along to the little chaos hell I threw you into.
Chaos hell?
I hope it was a fun time to play in. I hope it was a fun time to watch. Thank you, Julia, Sam, and Madison, so much for coming on to our live stream. Yay! This was so awesome, and thank you, everyone who let this live stream happen by Patreoning us. We are doing this because we hit our $5,000 goal. We've had this goal for a long time. We've been waiting for so long to do this, and I think it was such a blast.
Absolutely. Thank you for letting us do this. We wanted to do it so bad.
Fantastic.
So bad.
Make sure to listen to Arc 7, Episode 3, which is coming out tomorrow. And this week, I'll just say it here, we're gonna have a one-shot in between Arc 7 and 8 with another super special guest. So we will be announcing that one shot and that super special guest at some point this week.
Oh, not next Monday?
Not next, no, because tomorrow we're announcing the fact that the one shot's happening, and then
exists.
at some point throughout next week, we haven't locked down a day yet.
Probably like
We're gonna
Thursday
post
or
graphics
Friday.
about it. I was also thinking
Yeah.
Thursday or Friday. We're so
Oh
good.
my god!
We're so good
Wow.
at running business. All right, so yes,
It's the redacted.
Yes, it's the redacted we've been teasing about on Twitter forever. So without further ado, that's not what you say when you end stuff. Thank you all so much for watching.
Without further ado, bye.
Thanks for being so incredible. We love you all so very much. And have a good night and goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Yay. All right, what's the button to end it? I'm going to throw up that thanks for watching screen and